Okay, now can you hear me? Ah. Brother, I asked for one stream. I asked for one return stream. I mean, this isn't really a return stream. This is just like a first stream of the week. But I asked for one stream where I don't have any scuff. Hello. You fool! Wow! Immediately. Guys, hello. Welcome in. Damn, I can't come to your stream often. I'm scared of falling in love with short hair women. Okay, so if I do this, does that mean you'll come more often? Also, thank you for the hydrate. I literally just drank water before stream started, so I'm not gonna do that again. But scuff is cool. I mean, yeah, depends on who you ask. But hi, James. Okay, let me say hello to everybody. Let's say hello to the Twitch side of things. Hi over you. Hi Wito Dragon. Hello. Hi Han20. Hi Ethan. Hi Alvin. Welcome back. Thank you. Hi Wate. Hello. Hi Mr. Free. And hey, thank you for the 11 months. Holy fuck. One more month and you will get the croissant. So hi Stagnant Clown, and hello Aza, and hello yeah, hi guys, hi Kapinan, hello, and hi Alcazal, and so hi Kayork, welcome, hello, hi Zozo, hello Zozo, hey people, hello, Nor, I like short hair, Arané better. Oh wait, why am I stop moving? I like short hair better too, but you know, sometimes bringing back the OG hair is nice also. But yeah, hi guys. Also, wait, long hair with the dress looks so fire. It does. I agree. Also, let's say hello to you two people. Hi Stuff Crass, hi Tylon, hi Mas Dante, and yes, hi guys. Also, hi Lift, and hi James, and hi Makir. Yo, welcome. You're a woman? No way. Yes, exactly. No, I'm not. I am a figment of your imagination. I'm the voices in your head incarnate. Yes. Woke up finding out Black Beacon is EOS. What is that? Is that a gacha game? Is that an RPG? I have no idea what that is. Also, I'm sorry for your loss, even though I don't know what exactly you lost. I still express my condolences. Yeah. Long hair. Long hair Awa is back. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is an impromptu. I didn't really think about it that much. I was just like, okay, it's been a while since we brought back the long hair. Also, let me see if my V-Bridger works, because it's not connecting to my phone for some reason. Let me retry that again. Why you do this to me? Anyways, hi, hello. Dragon redeemed first, but it did not show up. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. It's because I forgot to log in to mix it up before the stream started. Oopsies. Black Beacon EOS, apparently, according to YouTube chat. Great news, I'm not getting any stove advertisements anymore. It's a drawing table as today. The algorithm is real. Maybe your phone overheard you talking about that. Morning, Chica, morning, Jam, morning, Reboot. Oh my god, hi, it's been a hot minute. Also, Alterna, thank you for the follow. And, yeah. Gacha game? Oh, it's a gacha game. I see. There are so many gacha games dropping recently. I can't keep up with all of them. I feel like most of the gacha games dropping I've been seeing recently are like, I don't know if they're open world, but the graphics and stuff like kind of look similar. Maybe, I don't know. Not similar, but oh my god, V-Bridger, why you not? No, why you not working? Hello? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Why you do this? Oh my goodness. Oh well, I won't die if I don't use V-Bridger for a day. Yes, hello Alterna, welcome. I'm afraid of the gacha addiction. Borderlands taught me I'm weak. There's gacha in Borderlands? Interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, have a nice streaming session. I will. Thank you, honey. And thank you again for the follow, Nana. Hello. I lurk in here when I can, but the new retail schedule, I can't ever chat. That's fair. Yeah, the fact that you're, you're even taking the time out of your day to like be here and say hello for a little bit, I really appreciate that. There's an Animal Crossing gacha now. Yeah, there is. Also, Genshin is not Genshin, Hoyoverse. Yes, Hoyo is releasing another gacha game, right? Like a Pokemon-like gacha, I think. Yeah. It's called Petite Planet. Oh wait, Petite Planet is Animal Crossing? it's a Nintendo property, or is it just like an Animal Crossing like bootleg? What's up? Hi, Heat Sensor. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. No, but hunting for loot is pseudo gambling. I see. I'm gonna take out my frustration at the gym later today. I can relate to that. Like, if you're just feeling a little silly, if your brain worms are being a little bit silly, if you're feeling down and you don't know where to channel those feelings, like trying to channel it into something productive is always good. As long as you don't try to like push yourself, as long as you don't overwork yourself into whatever it is you're trying to like reconfigure that frustration into, right? Best of luck with that. Lift. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Danville. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, bootleg it seems like. I see. I'm tired of Hoyo again. I know that every single time I stream, I'm like, I want to give Genshin another try. Oh my god, I want to come back to Genshin, but it's been like months and months and months, and Durin is about to drop, and I still haven't opened Genshin at all. So I think I've accepted my fate that I'm done with Hoyo, at least for now. Was just on Spotify looking at the hottest singles, and it brought me hello big, welcome. That one gets an 8 out of 10. That going gets an 8 out of 10. I've never heard it before, so props for delivery, because the delivery made me laugh, and also props for creativity because I ain't never heard of it before. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, no, at this point I've like accepted it. Nervousness, amateur muscle. Why are you nervous? Hi Ara. Hi Chaos Springer. Welcome, honey. Hello, hello. Kratos is a great example for channeling those emotions to productivity, I say. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hi. Hey there, what's looking good cooking? I didn't cook at all today because I was out the whole day, so I just bought food. I'm looking at you, latte. Yes, that's the answer to your inquiries. Played Genshin on my brother's laptop connected to a TV. He's been edging me from the game ever since. Although I like, it's not that Genshin like turned to shit or something and made me not want to play it anymore. It's not that. It's just more so I guess I'm just tired. I mean, it's inevitable playing the same game over and over again for like 3 years straight. At some point I'm gonna get tired of it, but I'm not closing the door on it entirely. I don't know, we'll see. Nice Gojek to the rescue. I don't think I ordered any Gojek today. I like very politely asked someone to get the food for me, because it was like within walking distance. Oh shucks, Jason BB help. She's looking at me. I'm blushing. I perceive you. You are perceived. Why you cheating is crazy. Why are you pitting me as the homewrecker here? Squeeze me. Are you gonna abandon PGR or will you play it again someday? To not get your hopes up, I will say that the chances of me playing it again are like at 1% at this point. Like, unless they do another DMC collab and then add like Nero and like Trish to the gacha pool, I most likely will not play it again. COD turned to shit. Well, that's fair. I perceive you. I perceive you, Rick. Hello. I played it for 4 years. It's become tiring to pull new characters, build it, and end up not using it after 1 week. That is okay. That used to be me, Elvin, because I used to only pull for like my favorite characters and not just for the meta. But in the past like year, I've been pulling for the meta a little bit. Not for everybody, you know. Just a few select characters like Nahida, Furina, Arlecchino. But the rest of them, it's like the rest of my time playing the game, I play Husbando Impact basically. Also, hi Rexy. Welcome. Hello. Even saying DMC has me going. But yes, hello everybody. Hi. Oh my god. Oh, all right. So I have touched so much grass over the weekend, and now that the event is over, I'll just say it outright. I feel like I wasn't really keeping it a secret. I just like didn't say the name of the event I was going to, but I was at Komifuro over the weekend. To any Indonesians in the chat who might have been there as well, I was at Komifuro and it was awesome. It's obvious. It was very obvious. Yeah, I did not make it a secret at all. I literally just like, I was talking about going to Komifuro. Yeah, but like the difference is I just like didn't say the name of the event. Also, hi Darnell, rahasia publik real. Based husbando enjoyer. Even I'm tired of waifu. There's no other massive event. Yeah, like if an Indonesian like tells you, oh, I'm gonna do something crazy on Saturday, and like they're a weeb, then yeah, they're going to Komifuro. So did you have fun? I had so much fun. Fortunately, I didn't face any of the issues that like other people were facing, and there were like a lot of issues, unfortunately, with like signal and stuff. But overall, I had a ton of fun. I had so much fun. It's crazy. Also, hi Oichu, welcome. Yeah. Speaking of gacha, I spent too much of my gacha funds for Asuka and the Rei Shinji summon on Granblue's Eva collab. I got lucky and got Kaoru from the free post. Oh, there's an Eva collab on Granblue? That's crazy. I didn't hear of that at all. Huh. Interesting. Never went to any convention. How does it feel to be there? It feels like you're a piece of fish in like a sardine can and you're so tightly packed. But like make it fun. It was still fun. What's the issue with this year? The issue was more so with like the boothers. I think there were unfortunately like a lot of scammers going around. Like scammers would go around and show like fake invoices to boothers and be like, hey, where's my pre-order? So that was shit. Bought like 30 plus stickers. Yeah, I bought so much stuff. CF made me bankrupt. I spent a shameful amount of money, I will say that. I spent like a truly shameful amount of money. It was enough to okay, I will make a reference to how much I made, but it will be such a niche reference that only a few people in chat will get it. Actually no, you guys could just Google this, but I will say that I spent enough to buy like a K-pop light stick. If you know how much a K-pop light stick costs. Ha. I'm officially unemployed. I need any job. Okay, we'll talk about the job later, cause things are looking up for me, but yeah. Depends on the convention, but since Komifuro is literally the biggest event in Indonesia, it's pretty crowded. I will say it was less crowded than it was when I went in 2023. In 2023 was dog shit. It was so bad because it was only 2 halls, right? It was only 2 event halls. For this year's Komifuro, it was 3 event halls, so that was awesome. Yeah, I was supposed to be a tenant during CF, but something else came and I could not attend. Saginar! Sorry to hear that, Masnante. Shit. I also had a friend like that who was supposed to... Was it in the millions? No, it's not in the millions. It's less than $1 million, but it's like a still pretty shameful amount, I think. Malaysia got a Komifuro too, but in December. Oh, seriously? Is it called Komifuro as well? Or is it just like another convention? That's crazy. Too bad I'm living on a different island. No, sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Alvin. Maybe you have like a local convention with you. Who knows? Were there any VTuber stuff at Komifuro? So much VTuber stuff. So much Hololive stuff, obviously, because there was a Holo ID concert. A lot of Niji stuff too. Oh my god, there are so many pretty by the beat cosplayers. And there were a lot of like VCraft enchanted cosplayers. I'm so sad I didn't meet Mayor Clifford Rolexus. I saw him on Twitter and I was like, fuck, I should have looked for him. Yeah. Did you hear about Wiener Dog of Kangaroo Island? First of all, Teo, hello. Second of all, no, I haven't. What the fuck? Attending CF for me is extremely expensive. Gotta spend at least a new phone kind of money, so yeah, a bit realistic at the moment. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that the event is held in the capital, so it's not super accessible to the rest of the island and the rest of the country, despite it being probably like arguably one of the biggest like conventions of the year, apart from fucking like Comic-Con, obviously, and AFA. So hello, good morning. Hey, hi Leaks. Hello, good morning to you. It's not Komifuro, it's called Comic Fiesta. I see. Yeah, also hi Lone Blade. Hello. And hi Ann. Hi J5U. Welcome. There's gonna be a Hololive World Tour 25 there as well. I see. Yeah. How are you today? I'm a bit tired, but overall I'm doing really awesome. Yeah. But yeah, oh my god. Also, okay, I think I can say this because I know for a fact that there were like 7 other people dressed as the same character as I was at Komifuro, so like whatever, I'll say it. I made this really obvious as well these past few streams because I was like, because I said like, oh yeah, I'm borrowing like a thigh holster from my uncle. Oh, I'm gonna be like wearing a helmet for my costume. Like just from those hints, can you guys guess who I cosplayed? I feel okay saying this. I feel okay saying this because girl, nah. I feel okay saying this because there were like 7 other people dressed as the exact same character in the exact same outfit. Lara Croft? No, not quite. Lara Croft riding a motor. It's like, okay, no, Kamen Rider? No. No. Nothing. It's a character that I have been talking about a lot recently, and it's a male character. Awa, I wonder if you remember Seal Enthusiasts? I do! I remember them very fondly. Hello. Hi, Minute Alignment. Welcome. There was a Dashin that survived like a year and a half alone on Kangaroo Island. Nani? Oh no, that poor baby. In Australia, that's crazy. Gloria does not wear a helmet. Guys, gun character that uses guns and has like not like a helmet for like riding a motorcycle, like a different kind of helmet. And it's a character, like it's a male character that I've been talking about a lot recently. Guys, isn't this so okay? Are you trolling me? Are you guys trolling me by purposefully guessing? Zozo is getting really close. Zozo is getting very close. It's from the same company. Not Dante. I took pictures with like 2 Dantes though. PUBG mascot. Yes, Latte got it right. Yes, Latte, Red Hood. I was Red Hood. And again, I feel fine saying this because there were 7 other people dressed as Red Hood. I think there were like 10. 7 people were dressed in the exact same outfit as I was, which is like the helmet, the leather jacket, and the shirt. The 2 other people were dressed as the new Red Hood with with like the red vest and the actual hood and like the mask and stuff. That lit though, hell yeah! My crowbar boy is crazy, by the way. What happened to your hair? Nothing happened to it. It's still short. It's still short, but you know, sometimes I like to use a little bit of magic to make it seem like it's long, you know? The long hair is an illusion. In actuality, in reality, it's short. But you know. Yeah. Like Reze? No, not like Reze. Not Reze who cheats on it. No. Now Latte is wrong. Definitely Jonesy from Fortnite, brother. But yeah, no, I was not Dante. I was considering being Dante. But, realistically, I could not find any way to do like a quote-unquote closet Dante cosplay. And all the jackets and stuff I saw online were pretty expensive, so I was like, okay. I chose Red Hood mostly because it was kind of like easy to do like a budget cosplay of him. You know, a lot of the stuff, even if you bought all the components individually, they all added up to like a pretty reasonable and cheap price. So I was like, okay, I'll just be Jason. I'll just be Jason. Yeah. Fair, honestly, yeah. Team long hair, Arané. I do like the long hair. Like, I don't dislike the long hair. I do think it looks especially pretty with the dress. But Jason enthusiast, nicely. Yeah, I can't like male characters normally. I'm sorry. As soon as I find one Skrunkly, as soon as I find a Pookie, I will just tumble headfirst into the rabbit hole and just not come out for the next like 7 business months. And I will just be like consumed by them. Yeah. Damn, I thought you were cosplaying as Gilgamesh, the consumer of worlds. Brother, have you ever tried Sakura Magic? What is that? No, I've never heard of it before. I bet there's a shit ton of Uma Musume cosplay. Yes, there were so many. There was a gold there was a gold ship who was decked out in like armor, like legitimately like homemade armor. It was so cool. Like she looked like a medieval horse. She looked like a medieval like battle horse. It was so cool. Yeah, I also saw like an Agnes. I saw surprisingly I didn't see any Haru Uraras, which is really surprising. Yeah. Did you meet Yago? Some friends of mine told me they met Yago. Unfortunately, I didn't meet any Yago cosplayers. Fun fact about Red Hood, he has a secret fondness for rabbits. He does. He does. He does. My Pookie. Should have gone as Ridsley. I saw a Ridsley who was really, really handsome. And the cosplay was really expertly crafted as well. Like the wig was absolutely perfect. Like it was a wig, you could tell it was a wig, but at the same time it looked supernatural. But unfortunately this Ridsley was boothing and was really busy like handing out orders. So I was like, I can't take a picture. Like I can't bother him like that. So yeah. Not a cosplayer, actual Yago was it? Huh? Actual Yago was it? Are you shitting me? Masante? What? Wait, I am unaware of that. Yago was there? That was me? Oh my god, Liv. I mean, you know, with the amount of times you say that you're like going to the gym in my chat, I'm inclined to believe it because this Risley was pretty built. No, for real. I didn't know that actually. That's crazy. There was actual Yago. There was pics of it on the TL. Yeah, he was there. What? Damn, I guess I'm just not active on HoloLive Twitter at all because I had no idea this happened. No, I didn't see Yago at all because I went on day 1. So hi gorgeous Queen Arané-chan. Hi Lane, welcome. Yeah, the man, the myth himself. That's crazy. Damn. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised, you know. He like say what you want about HoloLive, but you have to admit that man loves all of his talents so much. So of course he was there. Like it's not surprising that he was there to watch the first ever concert of Holo ID. Like not surprising at all, honestly. Good man. Yago was there only on day 1. He was there on day 1, but it was later in the day. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Yago apparently loves going to conventions to meet fans. I will say the HoloLive fans, they were pretty awesome. Yeah, there was the cosplayers were cool. I saw a lot of like really creative happies. You know, you guys know like happy, the little like kimono looking thing that people use to like they put their Oshi's faces on them and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw a lot of cool happies. Also, hi little cat feet, welcome. Hello. Happy coats. Yeah, the outer coat. Yeah, I saw a lot of cool happies. Yeah, I saw like a lot of HoloStars cosplayers too, like lining up for the Holo ID concert. I saw a Miyabi, I saw an Astel, I saw Leader, I saw Ragus, I saw Altair. That was awesome. Yeah. And of course I saw Mr. Clifford Rolexus. That was really cool. Good eve, sorceress. Apologies for being late to the stream. Guys, how many times do I have to say this? There's absolutely no such thing as being late to an RNA stream. Yes. The time that you walk into the stream is the time that you should have been here. So yeah. But yeah, no, I had such a fun time at Komifuro. I was kind of a bit scared at first because the last time I was there was 2023 and it was dog shit. Not entirely dog shit. Like some of it was fun, but it was just like not great because there was literally no signal at all inside of the hall. No signal at all, and then just like it was so cramped and hot. And the fact that the F&B booths were like sharing a space with the artist alley made the already cramped space even more cramped, and it was just not great. 2025 in comparison was like really good. It was more spacious, obviously, with 3 halls being utilized instead of only 2. And then the F&B area was outside. I think it was outside the main convention hall, so you know there's more space for people to like stand around inside. It only got super crowded in the alleys where a lot of people were standing in queue to buy stuff, but there were also a lot of alleys in where, you know, there weren't a lot of people, and it was really easy to find pockets of like sparseness within the convention hall, which was something that did not happen in 2023. So it was still fun. Yeah. Is Indonesia hot during these months? It is hot as shit. my, you know, I have ball sweat and I don't even have balls. Like, it's that hot. 2023, everything's so Genshin cosplay thing. Yeah, I will say that. Also, this is another thing that I'm really happy about. In 2023 and 2022, I could really feel that 80% of the merch, maybe not 80%, that's like an egregious number, but like a really good chunk of the merch being sold at Kamifuro was just the same franchises over and over. It was just like Genshin, 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 some VTubers, Genshin, 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 Genshin. And at the time, I was a big Genshin fan, so I didn't mind that much. But now, you know, in 2025, you can really feel just the sheer amount of variety of merch in all the artist alleys. You know, there's so many niche stuff, so many niche TV shows. Like, I saw the Pit merch. Do you guys know the Pit? That medical show on HBO Max? I saw the Pit merch. There was Dr. House merch. There was Interview with the Vampire merch. There was mouthwashing stuff. Like, you know, so many niche fandoms. So yeah, Hoyo Games and VTubers, yeah. Goddamn, can't imagine having to deal with crowds in hot weather. Thankfully, the AC was on full blast inside, but still, it was damn hot. And you know, again, I reiterate, I was Jason. I was like the old Red Hood design with the leather jacket. So you can imagine how fucking hot it was for me to be standing there in my stupid leather jacket that I refused to take off because I was committed to the bit. I was committed to the cosplay. Now it's Uma and VTubers, not as much as Genshin back then though. I will say, like, sure it was like Uma, but it was still like a good amount of other, like, it was just such a big variety of fandoms, to be honest. So yeah. House, you say yes, house merch. It was house merch. There was so much house merch. Also, hi Mike, welcome in, welcome. Hello. I went to a con for the first time in August. It was cool for an hour until you realize it was just a more expensive mall. For me, the experience was like, you know, going with my friends, and the cosplaying was really fun. The cosplaying was super fun. And I think it's also due to the fact that I feel like recently there has just been such a big DC renaissance. I thought this was just happening like in the global audience, but apparently this DC-ification is happening in Indonesia too, because almost every single person that I talked to at the con who came up to me for a picture, you know, like, yeah, a lot of people came up to me for pictures, which is really, really sweet. Everybody was so cute. They were like, oh my God, Jason! So yeah, it was really awesome. But yeah, almost every single person that I talk to, when I tell them I'm a new DC fan, like I just started reading stuff and watching stuff this year, they would reply, me too! You know, and I asked, oh my God, really? How? And they were like, it was because of Superman. And I'm like, yeah, go figure. So, you know, I have mixed feelings about James Gunn. I'm quite critical of the man, but I guess, I don't know, if we have anybody to thank for this like DC-ification that's been happening in the past couple months, this past year, I think that's one man we can thank, you know? Indonesian Con is like a massive hangout spot where you can meet old friends that live far away. It's amazing. It's so funny. I was standing in line for like more DC merch, and I was standing there for the longest time, and I felt someone staring at me from my left side. I was like, why the fuck is someone staring at me? And it was like a very intense glare. I could feel the intense glare, you know, on the left side of my face, and I was like, who? I turned to my left. It was my fucking middle school friends. It was my middle school friends. They were like, Arané! I was like, oh my God! It was so funny. And it was great. They were awesome. I was so happy to see them again. And thank you for the follow, Rose Toy Blaster. Hello. Welcome. Speaking of DC, the Snyderverse is supposedly coming back. I'm okay. This whole like Snyderverse like discourse, I stay away from it with, you know, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So I don't have any strong opinions on it. You know, if it's coming back, then I don't care, as long as I still get to see David play Superman. Like, it's fine, whatever. And as long as we're still getting that dynamic duo animated movie, like, idgoff. I don't care. You know, do what you want. Yeah. What did I just hear? I was reading out the name of someone who followed Cookie. Hello, that's my Uncle Roger impression though. Hi. Also, Solid Snake VA. Hi, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday. Hello. Is that? Sorry, I thought that looked like one of the new phase girls. What's her name? The cute one, the one with the red hair. But yeah, I don't think it is. They have different hair. Yeah, no. I thought it wasn't one of the new phase girls. Oops. Yeah. Arané doesn't care as long as there's hot men. Okay. No, let me rephrase that. I don't care as long as David is still Superman, because I do really love his performance. Nitianil, no. That's the crocodile girl senpai, right? No. I'm talking about the one with red hair. Because someone in the chat, in Twitch chat, Sinon, I think it's Sinon. Yeah, I think. I was gonna say the one who sings, but like almost the entire fucking gen sings, so that doesn't narrate it down the least bit. Some people can't let go. Like, I feel like 90% of the people on social media, like hounding, you know, hounding people for like, bring back the Snyderverse, la la la. I feel like those are just trolls, because most of the things they say are just like so unrealistic. Also, oh my goodness, Tile Hopper, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, much appreciated. Welcome in, raiders. Hi. Salmon Raid wishes you a good stream. Well, thank you so much. I was already having a good stream, but now that you guys are here, I am now having an amazing stream. Goodness gracious. Hello, welcome in. Wait, is this? Is this? Wait, I know you. You're the... Wait, let me confirm. Are you the anime boy who talks politics? Wait. Yeah, bukan sih? Pause. I know you. He's him? Yes! Holy shit, welcome. Hi. Yep, awesome. I love your content. Hello, welcome in. Oh my god, didatengin seleb tweet, guys. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Arané Purnama. I am mostly a gamer and a just chatting streamer, and I do a little bit of singing on the side. If you guys want to sit around and chill with us, that's totally fine. But if you need to raid and run, that's totally cool too, because I know it's late. It's late for some of you. It's like about 10 p.m., less than 10 p.m. So if you need to raid and run, totally cool. But if you guys want to sit around, be chill, have fun with us, we're just gonna be talking a little bit. Talk about Komifuro specifically, because I visited over the weekend. So yeah. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. Make yourselves comfy. Absolutely, yeah. Make yourselves comfy. Hello. Hope you guys had an awesome stream, by the way. Hope you guys had an awesome stream. Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you want to be comfy, well, sit back, get some food, get some snackies, make sure to hydrate. So yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, I was also talking about Komifuro, but on a different angle. Oh yeah, no. I know exactly what happened. Which is okay. Yeah, that's another thing that happened at Komifuro. Oh god, yeah. If you know, you know, exactly. I do try to keep my streams pretty lighthearted. The bad stuff, oh yeah, no. Also, let me catch him on YouTube chat. Hold on. Snyderverse fans don't really care for DC Comics outside of Snyderverse itself, and many ignore mischaracterizations by Snyder. I have not interacted with many Snyder bots to know exactly if that statement is true or not. I will say that one of the funniest things is the Fortress of Solitude being like a metaphor for like loneliness. Like, it's so funny. Also, thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, we're talking DC. Yeah, because over the weekend I was at Komifuro and I cosplayed. I think I cosplayed Red Hood, and it was awesome. Nah, I think New 52 also ruined Superman. However, Absolute Superman is cool. I haven't read much New 52 stuff. I'm mostly backtracking to like Jason's original run as Robin back in like, you know, 1990 fucking something. So I have no horse. I have no horse in this race. I have no stake in this discussion. But I read some excerpts from Absolute Superman and Absolute Batman. I mean, I've been liking it so far. I haven't read like a single full issue though. You know? Yeah. I'm seeing some of Tyle's clips here. Dude, he's a very funny man. He's a very funny man. There's nothing wrong with enjoying Snyderverse, but it does a poor job of representing DC. I think as like a standalone franchise, it's not horrible. But like, you know, Superman is young, Batman is Gen Z. Yeah, Bruce is 24. Like, he's 24 and fighting eldritch horrors in fuck-ass Gotham. Like, brother, you should be at the club. What are you doing? Well, I mean, he's a blue-collar worker, so like, he's working. But still, you know, go to the bar after you do your construction job. Like, he's out there fighting the horrors at 24. That's crazy. But also he's breaking the arms of like KKK members, so that's awesome. Henry Cavill was such a perfect casting that was so misused. He's a good actor, but yeah, the way he was directed in that franchise was not great. I will say. Can I talk nerdy about cinematography? Of course. Yeah. I'm more of a Batman fan, so I'm not really that knowledgeable about Superman. I'm like a baby comic fan, so you know. Snyder didn't know how to write a proper Superman, which wasted all of Henry's potential. Yeah. But also, I'm just like, he is a good actor in my okay. Hot take: he's a good actor. He's not a great actor. So yeah. He should be having stale beer after jackhammering a community center. He should, but no. But well, no. At least he's got his mom. So. Also, yeah, I think Clark. No, he's not Clark. He's Kal-El. Absolute Superman is like 19, 18, right? He's a baby. He's tiny. Snyder is better off when he has someone who supervises his script. The problem with BVS and MOS and JL is that Snyder is given too much free reign. He needs editors. I can't reply to this because it's been like a bajillion years since I last watched any Snyderverse movie. I think I watched all of them in the theaters when they came out, and then I just never rewatched them again because I had no desire to. But I remember thinking, even in the theaters, as I was watching Justice League in the theaters with Purna Papa. I watched it with Purna Papa. I remember it so vividly. I remember sitting there and thinking, wow, this sucks ass. Like, this sucks balls. So that's my 2 cents. Oh, baby fan headpat. I'm very new. Again, like, my pipeline went like this. Watch Superman 2025. Fall in love with David Cornsweet. And then it was mostly me, like, falling down the David Cornsweet, like, rabbit hole. You know, I was watching all his movies, which, you know, he was in like what 3.5 movies. I watched his TV shows. I watched like all the cast interviews with Superman, like with Rachel Brosnahan and Nicholas Hoult and etc. And then it led to me kind of like reading like Superman fanfics, and then that led to me reading Superbat. And then in a lot of Superbat fanfics, it's a very common trope that you find in Superbat fics is Clark and Bruce co-parenting Dick and or Jason, right? So I'm reading these fics and I'm like, who are these children? Who are these kids? Like, huh? You know, oh, there's so many Robins. Like, what's going on? And then from there, I like and then from there I fell down like the Bat Fam rabbit hole, and then I was like, oh fuck, I'm not getting out. My adventures with Superman is go to 2. I love my adventures with Superman. It's so cool. It's so cute. Oh my god. Jack Quaid as Clark there. He's so adorable. He's so pooky. He's so pooky. As a huge fan of Batman, I will never forgive the way Snyder wasted a perfect casting for an older version of Bruce and Ben Affleck. Batfleck was so good. I will say that. I fucking loved Batfleck. He was awesome. You know, Batfleck was really, really good. Tomboy Lois and Himbo Clark, my beloved. Yeah, the Lois. Oh my god, I really love the Lois there. Like, she's so spunky. She's like a journalist, you know? And I really like how, I don't know, like, she's a different kind of Lois where she wasn't successful and well respected right off the bat, right? You know, she's an older one, even at what? She's like kind of like an older Lois in comparison to all the other ones. But like, she still makes do, right? You know, she still doesn't let that get to her. The episode where she was like, she met like the League of Loises, that was really, I don't know, that made me feel seen, kind of, as you know, as a fresh graduate still kind of fumbling around for a job. Like, that episode specifically really, woo, girl, I feel you, Lois Lane, I feel you. There's supposedly going to be a My Adventures with Green Lantern series. Oh wait, that's awesome. Which Green Lantern? Also, hi Lizard, welcome in, hello. Arané, not sure if you're talking about Superman or Family Guy. Oh no, Superman, please. Lois Lane, yes, Lois Lane, not the other Lois. Batfleck actually looks good, and it's the perfect balance for cinematic Batman. A scary and supernatural feeling Batman is the way to go. Yeah, Batfleck I think was pretty good. Yeah. Matt Reeves' Batman feels too grounded, yet Batman is supposed to be grounded but not too humane. I enjoy Matt Reeves' depiction, but me personally, like, okay, Robert Pattinson does an amazing fucking job, and I enjoy the very realistic and very dark tone in that movie specifically, but also, like, I think my Batman is just like, you know, I think he's got a little bit of whimsy in him. I prefer my Bruce with just a little bit of whimsy, which is why I really like the animated show version of him, you know? Whether it be like Brave and the Bold or the Batman, you know. Yeah. Injustice did damage to Superman's image for a long while. Seriously? I mean, I've never played Injustice before, so I wouldn't know. I think the thing about Pattinson specifically is that it's supposed to be some vigilante schmuck being forced to step up and do some actual superheroics, and also he's kind of a baby there, right? Like, you know, it's been barely any time since he first took up like the Batman mantle there, so like, I guess it makes sense. You know, they should bring back Ryan Reynolds for the new Green Lantern. That's that would be very funny. I think like James Gunn and Ryan Reynolds had a conversation about that, I think. And then, you know, when James Gunn was like, hey, you want to do Green Lantern? Ryan Reynolds like texted back, oh, fuck off, or fuck you. Something along those lines. It was either fuck off or fuck you. It was so funny. Modern MCU fell off so that the DCU rise. Yeah, I do, but yeah, anyways, back to the conversation at hand. Komifuro was really fun because just the sheer amount of DC merch and DC cosplayers, it was great. It was awesome. Oh my god. I met so many Jason Todds. I met like 2 Tim Drakes. I met 2 Robins. I met 1 Nightwing. Cygnus. Buset, apakah kamu meredeem ini karena kamu tahu aku lagi di raid sama orang Indonesia sekarang, ya nggak sih? Aduh, bentar guys. Bang Sul. Mana sih? Nah, ini dia. Taruh mana biar kelihatan? Taruh sini. Mantap. Terus digedein sedikit ya. Aduh. Pas gak sih ngomongin CF dengan bahasa Indo? Pas, tapi kayak nanti gue bakal harus nge-translate lagi. Bentar. Aduh, 3 menit dimulai dari sekarang. Udah mulai? Iya beneran udah mulai. Duh. Wayahe Indo time. Bentar guys ya. Aduh. Salah lu buat redeemnya. Iya sih. Tapi Jason victim blaming Gak bercanda. Tulis ulang gampang. Indo time, let's go. 3 menit doang guys, 3 menit doang. Tapi ya, pokoknya gue senang banget lah di CF kemarin tuh merch DC-nya banyak banget. Dan banyak cosplayer karakter yang gak terlalu mainstream. Maksud gue kayak tetap mainstream tapi gak terlalu mainstream banget di kalangan orang Indonesia menurut gue. Kayak gue ngeliat ada cosplayer Zatanna, gue ngeliat ada cosplayer spoiler ada Stephanie Brown, ada spoiler, itu keren banget. Nah itu lucu, kayak gue lagi jalan, terus kayak gue eye contact sama si spoiler kan, sama si Stephanie Brown. Terus kita eye contact lama, kayak kita saling menjudge, bukan menjudge ya, kita sama-sama kayak lu spoiler, lu Red Hood, foto nggak ya, kita like we were like sizing each other up. Maaf bahasa Inggris karena kayak gue nggak tahu cara nge-translate sizing each other up tuh gimana. Kayak we were sizing each other up, terus kayak deket gak ya, minta foto nggak ya. Terus gue kayak, apakah ada yang cosplay Absolute Zatanna? Tidak ada, unfortunately. Aku ngeliatnya cuma Zatanna yang biasa doang. Tapi bayangin cuy, ada Absolute Zatanna. Parah. Aduh, kalau DC Marvel sih lebih rame pas Indonesia Comic Con. Bener. Oke cuy, jujur gue dari dulu gue nggak pernah ada keinginan buat ke Comic Con, karena kan ya hobi-hobi gue dari dulu ya paling ya K-pop, VTuber, game, K-pop lagi. Yang itu kan nggak ada samsek gitu kan di Comic Con. Tapi sekarang karena interest gue ada beberapa yang ada, ya sekarang lagi suka Batman, lagi suka Superman, lagi suka games sana sini gitu. Karena sejak punya PC jadi suka banyak games. Gue kayak anjing pengen ke Comic Con cuy. Aduh. Are you planning to ultra kill? Enggak sih, karena kan aku emang gak terlalu banyak main FPS ya. Ultra kill FPS kan kalau gak salah. When you're back to speaking English, I'll tell you my biggest pet peeve with Marvel DC. They won't directly 100% adapt any comic material to screen at any level. Even the stuff which tries to adapt the comic ends up changing things too much. Nggak tahu ya, karena mungkin menurut mereka ya, konten komik itu nggak bisa 100% friendly ke penonton layar lebar atau layar kaca. Mungkin ya. Dan pada akhir hari, at the end of the day, akhirnya kan si keputusan-keputusan tentang adaptasi dan cerita adaptasi itu kan yang paling gede pengaruhnya selain si penulisnya itu sendiri kan eksekutif ya, si orang-orang dewan papan atas itu yang nggak ngerti tentang fandom, nggak ngerti tentang konten, tapi mereka goalnya cuma oke, kita harus bikin duit gitu. So yeah. Anyways, 3 minutes is up. We're back to English. Hello, hi. We're back to English. Woo. Oh my god, Mama, what the hell are we talking about? Hi, Kite. Hello, we're talking about Komifuro, which is a convention that I went to this past weekend. I mean, it wasn't really like a convention. It was more so an artist. It was an artist event, I'd like to say. Yeah, kind of a convention. Yeah. Betul ya, kapan hari gue menang lomba angkat Mjolnir di eventnya komunitas Marvel. Lucu banget, anjir. Damn, selamat. Can someone translate? I don't speak nasi goreng. That's crazy. I don't speak nasi goreng is insane. Oh my god, I'm gonna let it slide because I know you're Southeast Asian, Tinkle, so I'm gonna let it slide. I will let it slide because I know you're Southeast Asian. But Jesus Christ. Also, Shatterbreaker, thanks for the follow, thank you. Ya, saya tidak tahu cara menulis dalam bahasa Indonesia. Jadi jika Anda bisa membaca ini, saya menggunakan Google Translate. Gak apa-apa. Aduh. Some artistic direction within written or drawn arts cannot be adapted well in order to convey the proper message well in some of the time. Yeah, like, I am of the opinion that it is nigh impossible to 100% adapt written media into something watchable, whether it be a movie or a TV show. Like, at some point, something has to be changed, whether it be for presentation's sake, or I don't know, because like the flow of time when in a TV show or a movie versus like in a piece of written media, like it's hard to convey, I think. So I don't know, it's pretty hard. DC might want to make a good comic movie, but the executive producers wanted to make more money, so they said make it more like MCU instead. Exactly, like at the end of the day, it's the executive's fault. But also, Kites, we don't like dark jokes here most of the time. I'm gonna let that slide once because it was funny, I wasn't offended, and also I know for a fact that Not kite, tinkle. I know for a fact you're Southeast Asian, so like it's fine. But reminder, we don't really like those jokes here, okay? Okay? Yes? Anybody takes it too far, you get the ban hammer. We want to keep it a positive space. Thank you. Hi, Miss Arané. Hi, Penguin. Welcome. Yo, yo, yo. True, 2D/comic works in a different way versus movies. Yeah. I think a good example of that would be like Junji Ito's work. Like, in my opinion, okay. This is, I guess you can kind of call this like a kind of an uninformed opinion because I haven't read a lot of Junji Ito's work. But from what I've seen, it's impossible to adapt that into a TV show or a movie. Like, I'm not just talking about the really shit Uzumaki show. I'm just talking in general. Like, overall, you cannot adapt Junji Ito's work because his paneling, like the way he panels his stories and, you know, the thing he likes to do where the jump scare takes up the whole page, so when you flip the page you're like, oh my god, you know, that experience, you cannot recreate that in a TV show or a movie. It's impossible. So, and that experience I think is really pivotal to reading a Junji Ito story. So yeah, I don't know, like apart from the really shit Uzumaki show, I think it's pretty impossible. Yeah. Junji Ito works is best presented in comic media. Exactly. Yeah. So, you know. Wait, hold on. Uzumaki as in what? As in Junji Ito's work. Yeah. I mean, even Batman's The Killing Joke was not as good when made into an animation OVA. They made Bruce into a homewrecker! Brother! Brother. Okay, Killing Joke was one of the few like core memories when I was a kid, because back then I was baby Arané. I was baby Arané. I knew next to nothing about Batman apart from the silly Batman that I watched in the Justice League show and Batman Brave and the Bold, right? Like, that was the Batman I knew. Silly little Bruce Wayne who is serious but can like joke around. Like that was the Batman in my head. Then I watched The Killing Joke and I was like, brother, no way, no. That was a horrible time. It's crazy. Also, Vietnam Television SKSB, thank you for the follow. Thank you, much appreciated. If you're just gonna make it identical to the OG source material, why even adapt it at all is the thing. That's true. I mean, they're called adaptations for a reason. And the Killing adaptation joke was ass. The part that actually followed the comic was good, but they didn't need to add anything else in there. I haven't read the comic, so I don't know. I just remembered like being pretty traumatized, you know, to have the image of Batman in my, like the Batman that I knew in my head, just like tainted. So, nah. When I first read The Killing Joke, I was amazed at the sheer powerful dialogue, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill nailed the acting, but boy, it ain't as impactful as when I first read it. Yeah. Oh my god. Barbara was already of age by that time, but it still feels weird. It still feels pretty damn weird. Very traumatized. Absolute Batman is healing me. I need to get around to properly sitting down to read Absolute Batman. Oh my god. Also, I need to drink some water. I've done so much yelling. Batman Ninja. Question. Is there a place where I can watch Batman Ninja in the original Japanese audio? Because on HBO Max, it's only, the Japanese dub is not available, I think. Like, the only dub that's available is the English one, and it pisses me off really bad because the English doesn't match the lip syncing at all. The area of burps is over now. It's a snort era. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Aza. Thank you. Aza? What? Thank you, Aza. Anyways. I don't think there's a quote-unquote proper way to watch it in JP dub, at least in Indonesia. Shit. Perhaps I'll become a vampire. I don't know. Not a vampire. Pirate. Why did I say vampire? Anyways, perhaps I'll become a pirate. I don't know. I'll just go for the Punisher. The only exposure to the Punisher that I have is the MCU Punisher. Who's the guy who plays him? The one in the Daredevil show. That's the only Frank Castle that I know. I haven't read a single comic. I haven't watched any of the shows. Like, that's the only Frank Castle that I know. A vampire pirate. Who knows? Yeah, you might sail the high seas, my girl, but let's keep this between us. Exactly. If I become a pirate, I will keep that to myself. John Bernthal is the guy. Thank you, Tinkle. Thank you so much. John Bernthal. Yeah. John Bernthal. Thank you. John Bernthal is a handsome man. I will say that. But yeah, also... Oh my god. Okay, so... I have a funny story. I have a funny story about what happened at Komifuro. When I went to Komifuro, I became aware of this thing called a stamp rally. I didn't know that it was a thing. I just knew about it like last week when I went there, and I was like, oh shit, stamp rally, huh? That's cool. Yeah, Absolute Batman is really hard to describe, even just describing Bane. Oh yeah, no. Absolute Batman is pure insanity, good twist, but I prefer the White Knight storyline. I'd really like to sink my teeth into that at some point. But anyways, yeah. So, stamp rally. If you don't know what a stamp rally is, basically, a stamp rally is where a circle of artists, a circle of booths will work together. And it'll turn into a little scavenger hunt. So you will be given like a stamp paper where you have to collect these stamps from each booth. And the way you collect each stamp from each booth is that you have to buy a minimum amount of merch from that booth, right? And I participated in the DC stamp rally at Komifuro. So I had to buy at minimum 25,000 rupiah worth of merch at 8 booths. To collect the stamps. We're talking about stamp rallies? Those are cool? Yeah. So I had to collect 8 stamps from 8 booths. So I had to buy 25,000 rupiah worth of merch at each of these booths to get the stamps, right? And it was really, really fun. Mostly, I really wanted to do the DC stamp rally because there was this really, really gorgeous print of Jason. I'll retweet it later on my Twitter so you guys can see, because it's a really, really beautiful piece. So it was like a print of Jason like holding the Red Hood helmet in his hands, but in the reflection of the helmet is like Robin. It was like him as Robin, and it's really, really, it's a really sad painting. It's a really sad drawing, but it was really, really pretty. So I was like, I want to do the stamp rally to get this for free. So yeah, if you collect all 8 stamps for the DC stamp rally, you'll get like a bundle of goodies for free. So yeah. And then at some point when I was in the middle of the stamp rally, when I was at my 5th booth, I was standing in line and I noticed there was a Robin like standing in front of me, right? And I was like, oh my god, hi Robin, and she was like, oh my god, Red Hood. She was wearing kind of like a girl Robin outfit, so I was like, oh my god, are you Stephanie? And she was like, oh no, I'm supposed to be like Jason's Robin, but I gender bended it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we talked for a little bit. It was awesome. We took pictures because it was like, oh my god, yeah, glow up from cute little child to traumatized adult with daddy issues. Haha, funny. So we took pictures. And then as we were standing in line for the booth, she turns to me with the most affronted, most like not disgusted. Her expression was it was like conspiratory, like she was gossiping. She turns to me and she says to me in the most serious voice, oh yeah, I'm only here for the stamp rally, but the people selling at this booth, they support incest. And she said it in the most serious voice, and I was like, I was the dog I was the dog with the closed eyes looking into the sun meme. I was like, I was like, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know I'm a VTuber who plays Coffin of Andy and Lily. She doesn't know the Dick X Jason fanfics in my AO3 bookmark. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. I was like, I think I was a little bit shocked. I think I was a little bit caught off guard. I was a little bit caught off guard because we were having such a pleasant conversation. We were talking so chill. It was great. And then she turns to me and says that, and I was like, oh my God, she doesn't know. So, you know, I mean, I didn't want to like scare her off, but I also didn't want to be a pussy, right? I didn't want to I didn't want to lie about the fact that I'm okay with fictional incest. Like, dude, what the fuck? So I kind of just like, I laugh it off, but I also say, I don't care. They're pixels to me. They're pixels on a screen. I don't care, you know? And then she also laughed it off kind of awkwardly. But thankfully we didn't lapse into awkward silence after that. We just kept talking. So yeah, that was just a funny moment. Arané met a tourist at a con. That's what you missed. Okay, I dislike referring to people as tourists personally, because like, yeah, gatekeepy or whatever. But in this situation, I'm pretty sure that this girl was a kid. I'm pretty sure this girl was, yeah, probably like in high school, most likely. So that's number one. And number two, yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's fair to not like stuff like that. But also, you know, Bat family ships have been around for decades. Like there are Dick X Jason and like Bruce S Dick like dojins dating back 20 years, dating back 30 years. So, you know, it's not new. So in this situation, I think, yeah, like that is how I would describe the situation. I met a tourist. That is legitimately how I would describe the situation. So, you know, it was so funny. But yeah, no, at the same time, tourist does sound yucky to me because it's so like gatekeepy. And I don't like the words also because I'm new to all this nerd shit. I'm new to comics. I'm not new to VTubers. I've been a VTuber fan for like 3 years, but I guess for some people that's kind of new. But yeah, I'm relatively new to, you know, like weeb shit. So I don't like using the word tourist, me personally. But again, you know, like in this specific situation, I'm like, if gun to my head, if I had to use the word tourist anywhere, it would be to describe this girl in this specific situation, you know? Also, hi Rob! Arané Daisuki! Welcome in, Rom. Hello, and thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the 3 months. That's crazy. That's so many months. Wow. Congratulations on the half moon, by the way. Hello. Okay, that's an instant ban. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah. Wait, by incest she meant the people who worked together? Okay, so within like the Batman fandom, there is a lot of discourse online regarding whether shipping the Robins together counts as incest or not, or whether shipping, you know, Batman and Robin counts as incest or not. And to the people who say yes, like they're like, oh my god, if you ship any of the Robins together, if you ship Batman and Robin together, you're disgusting and you need to go to jail. That's like, unfortunately, that's like a big consensus that a lot of people hold on to in certain spaces online. So, yeah. Robin, what the fuck? It's a very old ship. Like, there are dojins about them dating back 20, 30 years. So, you know, it might be what the fuck to you. But most of all, yeah, unless it's Damian Wayne, so it's actual incest. That's like the one exception. That's the one exception, you know? That's actually a tame case of Komifuro tourists. There are plenty more I heard that are way worse, and I hope you'll never encounter them. Amen, brother. I hope not. Yeah. I mean, they grew up together, but they're not blood related, so I have no hard feeling towards those fanfictions. For me, it's more like whether you think it's incest or not, whether you think it's, you know, like if this were to happen in real life, well, would it be morally reprehensible or not? Either way, they're characters. They're comic book characters. They're lines on paper. They're pixels on a screen. You know, whether you're shipping, you know, the most like tame vanilla canon ship, aka Bruce and Selena, or I don't fucking know, maybe you're shipping like fuck ass, I don't know, Ra's al Ghul and Damien. Who fucking cares? They're, you know, they're pixels on a screen. Yeah. I'm somehow a little bit afraid to talk about that kind of thing on social media. I think, okay, so I have like, it is pretty scary to talk about it on social media, but also at the same time, I feel safe talking about this here because I know a lot of you guys, we're kind of on the same boat. We're kind of the same opinion that, you know, pixels are pixels and it's fine, you know? You haven't read the ancient literature, my girl. The ship is older than you are and will outlive you as well. Stephanie and Cassandra Kane. Steph Cass is good. Steph Cass is good. I'll say that. There was a book back in the day where a psychiatrist tried to prove that Batman comics were secretly showing a gay relationship between persons. Oh my god. That's horrible. Jesus. Sounds about right. Some people have nothing better to do. Like, yeah. That's what I think personally. Also, hi Reaper. Hello, welcome in. I mean, I know you've been like talking and like chatting for a while. Yeah. Batman and Selena being described as vanilla and tame is both correct and wrong, and I can't decide which. Okay. Tame in the sense that it's the most like mainstream, socially acceptable Batman ship you could probably ship ever. Not tame in the sense that they're both normal people and that it's a healthy relationship, because it's not. I mean, is it healthy? In some iterations it is, some iterations it isn't, but that's not the point here. The point here is that, you know, it's like, it's a very mainstream Batman ship that will not get you crucified if you say that you ship it, unlike, you know, shipping the Robins together. So I personally ship Batman and therapy. Me too. I ship Bruce Wayne and a therapist. I'm usually vocal about my preferences, and if someone disagrees with me on social media, they really just made it easier for me to block them without me needing to actually profile people. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm very liberal about who I block and who I mute on social media, because I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Also, hi, RBTB2. Welcome in, hello. Batcat is probably the healthiest relationship Bruce had, which has a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, out of all of, you know, Bruce's like quote-unquote canon ships, Selena's probably, you know, the best person for him out of the bunch, which again says a lot. But anyway, yeah. But also, I feel like karma was on my side this day because after that really funny interaction, like, I didn't think it was bad or anything. In fact, I thought it was so funny. It was so funny the way she delivered that line to my face, just sounding so affronted, and I was just standing there like the dog closing his eyes and, you know, like staring at the sun gift, like oh my god, it was so funny. But yeah, after that interaction, it was good karma came my way. I guess the universe was like, okay, you've had enough, we'll throw you a bone. I was walking around with a friend and we got to this booth where at first it didn't seem like anything was up. It was a booth selling a lot of doujins. Like they had like a lot of doujins up on display on the table. And I didn't notice anything weird until I like looked even closer and I realized this entire fucking booth was selling incest. Like, yeah, this entire booth was selling like Bell X Y's, Ether X Lumine. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But then I noticed they had a Dick XJ doujin. Like they had a Dick X Jason doujin, and I was like, do I buy this? It was pretty cheap for a doujin. It was like 75,000. It was not R18, it was R15. So I guess it was like a teen rated doujin. Still, I ended up buying it. And then as the lady was like handing it over to me, I said, I did a little brain fart. I kind of put my foot in my mouth and I said out loud as she was handing it over to me, I was like, I feel like I'm buying drugs. And everybody at the booth laughed. And Bunny at the booth laughed at me. I was like, I feel like I'm buying drugs. Oh my god. But yeah, it was good. I came in at the right time, Jason Voorhees. No, Jason Todd, aka Red Hood. Batman is the harem protagonist, tons of great viable options, but is non-committal with somehow zero interest with women, and it doesn't deter any of the women. Yeah, I don't think he's a character that could ever be written tied down to a relationship, so that makes sense. You were probably looking for Andy and Lily merch. Surprisingly, okay, I was, but there was no Andy and Lily merch at this table, surprisingly enough. It was just like a lot of gacha incest, and just somehow in the middle of all the straight heterosexual gacha incest, I see, oh, Dick, Jason, Dojin, fuck yeah, I'll get it. So I got it, and then I had a lovely chat with the person selling the dojins. Yeah, I was like, dude, yeah, oh my god, like meeting you at this convention, at this place is kind of like a relief to me, because, and then I told her about the interaction earlier with the Robin, and she laughed really hard, and she was like, yeah, no girl, I just draw all of this to release my stress, you know? I'm not a bad person for drawing this. I'm a salary woman trying to let off some steam. Like, I don't care. And I was like, yeah, let's go. So it was great. Yeah. Andy and Lily is surprisingly not that famous in Indonesia. I saw exactly one booth selling Andy and Lily merch. I didn't end up buying it because it was not to my taste. It was like a postcard. And I already had enough postcards that day. I bought so many postcards. I was like, I'm not gonna do one more. So there was one booth selling Andy and Lily. I didn't buy it. So yeah, you know, hello, teteh. Hi, words failure. Hello, welcome in. Hello. Yeah. Remember the days when it was coffin of ukulele? Coffin of ukulele! Wait, she was dressed as Robin? How did you resist the opportunity to respond to the incest company asking her out? Okay, number one, I was pretty sure it was a kid. I was pretty sure she was like a high schooler, so no, I was not gonna do that. Number two, she told me specifically that she was Jason's Robin. Like, she told me specifically she was Jabin, so if anything, it would have been self-cessed, which, okay, there are some people out there who think self-cessed is okay, but if you ship incest, you should go to jail. I'm not joking. There are people like that, and I'm like, okay, girl. Whatever you say. Also, thank you for the hydration. Thank you. Both are weird. Exactly. Both are weird. And we should embrace the weirdness. Yeah? Oh shit, Arané's hair grew out and now she's in auntie mode. Hi, Knifehead. Welcome in. Hello. I personally don't like any percentage of relation. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Again, yeah, it's all about preferences. You don't have to like it. There are a lot of things I don't like. I don't like loli. I don't like non-con. I don't like, gore. You know? But when I see that sort of stuff on the timeline, I mute and I scroll past like a normal person instead of spazzing out and calling people, you know, names and telling them they should go to jail in their comment section. Nah. I'm pretty sure that self-cess is even worse for the baby compared to incest because there's literally zero gen diversity, meaning there's a very high chance of genetic disease. I mean, if it's self-cess, then we're gonna assume that they're both of the same gender, so pregnancy is probably not possible if we're going with, like, the logic here, you know? Arané likes DILFs. I do, yes, I do. It's funny though, the concept of 100% relation, so you bang yourself. It's pretty funny. Might as well say nice to fuck you, but it's better to fuck me. I hopefully don't think self-cess would result in a baby unless impreg is a thing. Probably not, no. Unless it's like gender bend self-cessed. That's a thing. So anything is possible with enough effort. Wow, Jason really said skill issue. How did the conversation get here? But yeah, no. Kobe Furrow was great. It was awesome. Who did I take pictures with? Ooh, Ooh, I saw 2 Dantes, and I saw 1 lady. I saw there was a Dante from the Netflix show. He was really funny. He was awesome. Like, I asked for a selfie with him and he was like, yeah, fuck yeah, sure, come here. And then as I took the selfie, he hit the royal guard pose and it was awesome. He was so funny. He was so good. Oh, the good old days when I thought loli was a sweet. I mean, LLY. Yeah, it was. What the fuck? I just read loli after dinner for a few minutes. Okay, context. I was talking about fictional tropes that I don't like, that I dislike, and then I mentioned like loli. I don't like loli. So that's why the chat was talking about it. So, yeah. Ada yang cosplay Pak Gun? I mean Virgil? No, I didn't see any Virgils. I'm so upset there was no Virgil. No. I mean, maybe there was. I just didn't see him. I don't know. But yeah, there was a Dante from the Netflix show. He was awesome. Yeah, he parried the camera lens. It was very funny. The whole pixels combo going on. Yeah, that was what was going on. And then I saw another Dante. Oh my god. Okay, the second Dante that I took a picture with, he was DMC3 Dante. He was very handsome and he was super tall. He was super tall, and you know, bro was like, I was surprised to see him in the DMC3 outfit because I thought like going topless was not allowed at Komifuro anymore. I think either being top or maybe it doesn't count because he was wearing a coat. I don't know, because I think at some point like Komifuro banned topless cosplayers. I think maybe, I don't know. Super tall to Aro, so he was like 5'5". Wow, okay, I see. Hi Arané, Konarane, Konrane, hello Reika-chan, welcome, hello, konbawa, welcome. And they also lifted the airsoft gun ban on CF. Okay, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay, I'll talk about the weapon ban later, but allowed if not fully. I see. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that DMC3 Dante came in. But yeah, he was very handsome and he had a full-blown, full-size rebellion with him, which again, I was also very surprised by because the whole weapon, like, okay, so at Komifuro, apparently you're not allowed to bring prop weapons, but the standards of which prop weapons are allowed and which prop weapons are not allowed is really like weird, because I'm seeing some people walking in with like big ass swords, but then I also saw, oh my god, it's very weird. Yes, it's super weird. Yeah. Some consider it a literal age thing, some height, others design aesthetic, and some I don't even understand it. I consider it an aesthetic thing. Like if it looks young, then it's a loli. I don't care how old it is. You know. Lolis means just child-looking characters, but it is very subjective. It is super subjective, yeah. Praying for the 30-something Silver Fox 4 Dante cosplayer. I would have killed to see that. My friend found some people managed to get their airsoft gun, and yeah, like, so there was that Dante with the big-ass rebellion, right? And it looked real. You know, you touch it, it's foam. Obviously, it's foam. But if you look at it from a distance, it looked like a big-ass blade, and it looked real. But also, I also witnessed, okay, so when I was walking into the convention, this was still outside the convention hall, by the way. I was walking inside and I met a Red Robin. I met Tim Drake. I met a Red Robin cosplayer. Obviously, I went up to them and I asked for a picture. I was like, oh my god, hi, hello, can we take a pic? You know, brother selfie. And it was like, yeah, of course. So I took a picture with them and their cosplay was super good. It was hand sewn. The whole thing was hand sewn, and they had a bow staff. So Red Robin's weapon is like a collapsible staff, right? Like a bow staff. And they had the bow staff and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. How did you make it? And they told me how they made it. And then as we were walking inside, I noticed the Red Robin getting pulled aside by staff, and I overhear their conversation. The staff was telling them to they were like, okay, you can't take your weapon inside, you can't take your prop weapon inside because of dangers and and I was like, what the fuck? It's just a staff. What? Like, that's crazy. Basically, no working gun type weapon allowed. But this wasn't even a gun. It was a staff. And it wasn't even like hard. It was made with foam. Like, huh? I was so confused. I mean, it wasn't foam, but it was like a very squishy material. I don't know exactly what it was. It could have been like cardboard or paper for all I knew. The staff thing was weird. Yeah, it's just a stick. It was a big ass stick. Like, maybe they just hate effort. Maybe they did. Maybe they do. I don't know. Yeah, I assume guns are not allowed, but everything else is fine as long as it's not sharp or metal. I thought so too. Did you order anything from them though? I'll see myself out. God damn it. If I could order anything from Red Robin, I would order the onion rings, because I've seen the onion rings on my Instagram page and they look good AF. That's one thing I'd order. Oh my god! Taya! Super arigato! Much obliged! Thank you! Let's wait for the TTS to kick in. Come on.
Bye, Ara.
Right.
Chat, remember, eat well and stay hydrated.
Of course, Taya! Thank you so much! Thank you! Thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. Much obliged. And of course, everybody, drink water and eat well. Just as Jason says, hydrate. Yeah. Working on our clips, watching Purnama. Oh my? Sit really? Komifuro stuff is unfortunate sometimes. Yeah, like it's obvious that a lot of them have not gotten like training, which is, you know, yeah. Ran, have you seen the video of normies recording Komifuro secretly and insulting them? I have, and it's like, it's really unfortunate and it's horrible, and I hope staff can prevent that from happening next year. But also at the same time, normies are normies, man. Like, we can't make them see eye to eye, you know? But also, just recording people is not a normie thing. Like, recording people and without their consent is like, that's creep shit. That's not a normie thing. That is a criminal offense. So, you know, it's really bad. Yeah, they didn't even have tickets. They were just being assholes for the sake of being assholes. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of the volunteers are literal volunteers. I know that there was training in place, but can't anticipate people who don't pay attention. Yeah, I mean, I understand because it's just a short event that needs like about a bajillion staff on the floor, which, you know, of course, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Nice to hear you enjoyed the event. I did, bro. I miss you so much. It's not even funny. I want to get this parasocial. I mean, missing people is normal, but also if you find that your feelings for me are growing to are turning to a point where it's like detrimental and it doesn't feel good to you, I would suggest stepping back. That's what I say. Because again, I feel like the P word, the parasocial word, has been so unnecessarily demonized in the VTuber space. And I'm saying this as a VTuber fan, right? To me, the P word is like, it's a neutral word. Like it just describes the inherent relationship that or lack of relationship, I guess, that happens between a person and like a celebrity or like a creator or whatever that they watch, right? So yeah, it's a neutral word. Also, I saw this one thing from Komifuro that made me laugh. Did you see this? Wait, let me see. Copy link address. Hold on. I wanna see. What's happening? Paste and go. I saw that. I saw this on the timeline. Unfortunately, I did not see it in real life. If I saw this in real life, I would have voted for Megatron top. Low key. Is it even Megatron, or is this like when they were still babies in Transformers 1? I don't know. Megatron top, hell yeah. The J word is worst one. I know some of the Komifuro committee, since I'm mostly used to working as an EO for JP events in my town. I see. So I know how they do things, but can't really anticipate people who are new or don't pay attention. Yeah, I feel like incompetent staff, maybe it's not like specifically the con's fault, because, you know, you can't, like, you know, maybe, yeah, I don't know. You can't fully blame the con, because volunteers, you can never really anticipate what they're gonna do unless you do like a full background check for every single person, and then, you know, make sure they send it like a CV or something for past events that they worked. I don't know if that's something that they did with CF, honestly. Yeah, more inexperienced rather than incompetent. Yeah, that's fair. More inexperience. That's true. I misspoke. I like Lucy Pyre's take on parasocialism. I don't know who that is, so I'll look that up later. Yeah, the first thing my bro said when I wanted to share with him the information that I was enjoying watching VTubers was, be careful of going parasocial. Like, as a VTuber fan myself, as someone who has Oshis and loves watching them, and, you know, sometimes I send super chats, I member to the people that I watch, it's like the inherent like relationship that happens between a viewer and a VTuber, it is parasocial. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's just the inherent nature of the thing. And when something bad happens, when a viewer takes a turn for the worse and they become like, you know, they overstep boundaries, they become really horrible, you know, that's not called being parasocial. That's called being a fucking creep, right? Yeah. That's what I think. You know, like when a viewer turns out to be a creep, people are like, oh my god, that's so parasocial. But it's like, no, that's not called being parasocial. That's called being a creep. That's what I think. Anyway, that's me personally. That's me personally. You know, Masante being too lenient. And me personally, I didn't have any bad run-ins with the staff, apart from, you know, me witnessing that dude for no fucking reason taking away the Red Robin's bow staff. I thought that was stupid. But apart from that, I fortunately I didn't have any like bad experiences. So yeah. Now I gotta Google parasocial. Goodness, it's to some people it's a pretty it's certainly a word. Speaking of parasocials, I have a work in progress drawing of you and Dante. What? You're joking? Of me and Dante, but I don't want to publicly post it because I'm not sure if he'd be comfortable about its suggestive nature. You drew suggestive art of me. Post it. Pistol, post it. Post it. Please put it under my art tag. Tag me. Oh my god. The fact that it's suggestive is not a detriment. It makes it even better, and it makes me want to see it even more. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Yes. Her attention has been grabbed. My attention has been grabbed. Oh yes, I need to hydrate right now. I'm thirsty AF. I need to hydrate. Hold on. I'll let Zozo and Mastante have their cross-platform conversation. Lock that shit in. Arané sees a viewer made suggestive art. Post it right now. Yeah, that's me, basically. Anyways, gue cabut dulu, mau turu. Selamat turu, Reaper. Selamat tidur. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Terima kasih udah datang ya. Thank you. What other Kamifuro stories actually? I met my middle school friends, and I went there with my high school friends. I met my cousin. My cousin was there helping some of his friends' booths. So I was like, oh, okay, let me meet him there. It was cool. It was awesome. Oh my god, I need to burp. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I haven't fixed the burp meter. Oops. Hold on. Kak Rizky followed me. Oh my god, Kak Rizky follow me on Twitter. Tile Hopper follow me on Twitter. Oh my god, they follow Celeb Tweet, guys. Maybe the burp meter should be cumulative. Okay, question. would you guys rather the burps be cumulative or like per stream? I think per stream is like funnier because we can see when I'm feeling gassy or when I'm feeling not so gassy on the day, you know? Who's your favorite V artist? Do I have a favorite one? Do I have a favorite one? I mean, I don't really watch a lot of V artists, honestly. Like, maybe because I'm not an artist myself, but I don't watch like art streams, I think. So yeah, I think I would say that my favorite, you know, gun to my head, you ask me who's your favorite V artist, I would say probably Raura Pantera, because she is the only like VTuber artist whose art streams I watch. And that's not because it's the art, but it's mostly like, oh, I like watching Raura, you know? Yeah. Wait, you had the burps last time? That's like a condition last time, right? Yeah, last time I was feeling pretty gassy. I was feeling pretty gassy, which was unfortunate. Anyways, let me fix the burp meter. Hold on. I meant VTuber fan artist. Oh, VTuber. I see. Okay. Who's my favorite VTuber fan artist? Ooh, if I give you a name, you will probably not know them because I'm most likely gonna name someone who draws like husbandos, who draws like the dudes. Maybe there's this one person who draws really beautiful first stage production fan art. Jubakinen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Noction. Holy mama. Okay, if you guys want to see... Okay, if you want to see the Dante Arané art, I replied to it on Twitter. I didn't retweet it because it's pretty NSFW, but I replied to it. So if you guys want to see it, go to my Twitter and go to my like replies tab. Go to my replies tab. I replied to it. Oh my god! Noction, I love you. Holy shit. Brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! That is peak. That's so peak. Holy shit. Hi R, sorry for tuning in late. No, Anonymous, it's fine. It's totally cool. No such thing as being late to an RNA stream. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm blushing. Tame? Well, okay, maybe for like NSFW art standards, maybe tame. But for me, I'm like, oh my god, I'm very flustered. Peak female fantasy. I love you guys. Thank you so much for enabling my Delulu when it comes to my fictional crushes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for making my Yumejo dreams come true. Thank you, Noction. I don't use Twitter. Oh, you can still open it in the web browser, I think. You don't need to have an account to look at it. Please inform us when it's done, Noction. Yeah, I don't think you would want to put it in my normal art tag, Noction, of course. So if you want to put it in my NSFW art tag, here it is. So this is not the normal art tag. This is where like the suggestive art goes. So yeah, if you ever want to post it, that's the tag to use. Not #Purnama, but the other one. Pretty spicy, yeah, pretty spicy. Very, very spicy. What are we looking at? Oh, honey, that is spicy. Very spicy. All right, I'll use that tag when I finish it. Oh my god. I'm reeling. Holy shit. No way. Oh god. I need to calm down. I need to be normal. I need to calm down and be normal. Speaking of which, I'm all out of water, and clearly right now I am in dire need of hydration, obviously. You know, all thanks to Noxin. So we're gonna take a little break, and and I will grab some water. Yes, yes. Wipe the drool off your lips, girl. I'm trying here. I'm using the tissues. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some water, okay? Remember to hydrate. Remember to hydrate, guys, okay? Hold on. I'll be gone for like 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello. I'm not muted. What are you guys talking about? No, I'm not muted. What do you speak of? So late, Miss Aura. It is. For the rest of this stream, gotta up early tomorrow. It's okay, Desmo Senpai. Thank you. The fact that you even took the time out of the evening to come by and say something in the chat, that means a lot. Thank you. Also, I need to burp. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello. Hi. Oh my god, I still haven't finished it. Wait. I still haven't. Okay. Let me turn it into. I need to minus 13. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's at the proper number. Now it's at 2. We can read the lips through. I know. But no, I'm not muted. No. Absolutely not. Damn, it ain't minus 2 anymore, it's minus 13. Yeah, minus 13. Hello. So what's the clip hashtag again? I forgot. This is the clip hashtag. RNA bites. Yeah. As in like little bites of me. I was planning it as a surprise when she starts DMC5, but I wasn't sure if she'd be comfortable with the drawing, so it's better to ask now rather than finish a piece I won't post. Well, yes, I very much enjoyed that, as you saw from my reaction. Yes, I liked it very much. I liked it a bit too much, I think. I liked it a bit too much. I don't know if I said this yet, but Leona's dub in the Twisted Wonderland anime is peak. Who is Leona? Is it Alejandro or is it someone else? Okay, Leona, English dub. Who is it? Oh, Major Attaway. Wait, Major Attaway roles? Oh wait, isn't he the Broadway singer? Or I don't know if they're a Broadway singer, but like they're like a singer, right? Like they've done musicals and shit. I think. I'm pretty sure. Right? Alejandro is Idia. Ah, Idia. I see. Yes. Sorry if I suddenly like toned down my rowdiness. Purna Papa and Purna Mama are home, so yeah. They're very tired. They need to get their rest. So I'm gonna tone it down just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Oh, I'm yawning already. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna have an early day tomorrow because I have an interview for an internship. So I suppose we'll see what happens. Okay, now I'm bring up raunchy. Raunchy what? Nani? Huge? Yeah. I mean, not that huge because again, it's like, it was something that, it was a referral, so it wasn't purely by my own merit. But I don't know, I guess in this economy, you take what you can get, right? Good luck with the interview. Thank you! Thank you. Oh no, day job means less RNA streams? I wouldn't say so. Well, I don't know. Maybe not specifically less RNA streams, but maybe shorter RNA streams, perhaps. Hope you get paid. At this point, I don't really care. As long as I have something like gets me out of the house, I'll be grateful for it, honestly. Good luck for the interviews. Thank you, Mas Tante. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Power of orang dalam is okay. I'm one of them. Yeah. Like, you know, in this economy, Ordal is just nah. Oh well. Hello, sorry I'm late. What our name is? No, honey, it's okay. No such thing as being late to an RNA stream, right? Yes, you missed some talks about Komifuro and some of the stuff that I did. That was pretty fun. Who else did I take pictures with? Oh, I'm so sad. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so upset because when I walked okay, so after I had like lunch with my friends, all of us piled into the car and then we were going home, right? And as we went home, my friends turned to me and they were like, Arané, we saw the sexiest Nightwing ever. He was so tall, his waist was snatched AF. He had a tiny waist, but his shoulders were so broad and his arms were huge. Oh my god, that was Dick Grayson in real life, and I was so upset. My friends were like rubbing it in my face like, oh my god, Arané, we saw such a sexy Nightwing, and I was like, oh my god, fuck you guys, because all of us were doing like our own thing, right? With ass popping, yeah, ass popping like crazy, ass popping, waist snatched, like brother. Jobs are not easy to get right now in Indonesia. Take any chances you encounter, no shame in it. Nah, that was total unluck. It was, yeah. I wasn't walking around with my friends for most of the part and at Komifuro. Like, most of us were doing our own things, but nah. Literal dumpy Nightwing, apparently, allegedly, you know, he had like a literal dump truck, which was crazy, and nobody took a photo. No, none of them took a photo. I was gonna forgive them if they took pictures, but no, there was no pictures, and I was like, girl, come on, man. Wait, aren't you afraid of a job application? You are a VTuber. I am afraid, but unfortunately my desire for money and, you know, stuff to make my CV look pretty outweighs my fear of getting a job, so Well, oh my god, it's so funny. So when me and my friends were walking into Komifuro, we saw a person holding up a giant job application form, and he was like walking right next to me, right? So I looked at him, and then I jumped and I was like, oh my god, dude, your cosplay is so scary. And then he kind of he understood the assignment, and then he like shoved the application in our face, and he was like, "Whoa, so scary!" And then we kind of like playfully ran away. It was hilarious. You need a job application jump scare routine. Oh my god, maybe I'll make it like into a sound redeem, like, oh, job application. Question about the internship: is it government or private? It's private. Yeah, I mean, I did sign up for the government one, but I don't have high hopes, honestly. No. A job application meme is not as scary in Indonesia. We actually want jobs. It's we do want jobs, but also a lot of the job listings up right now are like taking advantage of the fact that people are desperate, and so they are purposefully lowballing wages and just bloating the job description sections. So I would argue that job applications in Indonesia are still pretty scary regardless of the economy. So yeah, still pretty scary. Still pretty scary. Yeah. CF interactions like that is so fun. So fun, yeah. I'm an art major. Am I cooked at getting a job? Honey, I am a social science major. If anything, I'm more cooked than you are. I am more cooked than you are, Reika-chan, to be honest. Oh, were you going to CF? Yes, I was at Komifuro. I was there day one, so still waiting for the Travis Purnama routine. Oh, I haven't done that. Okay, I'll do that later. Later. Someone remind me to do that, to do the auto-tune redeem. Should I try it out now? Wait, hold on. Hello, guys. What's going on? I have no idea what I sound like. I have no idea what I sound like. Quick, do a Miku impression. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Miku Miku beam. I hate British people. The only pounds I'm doing are pounding your mom. How does that meme go? I don't know. Wait, how does the meme go? Wait, something pounding your mom. Wait. I swear that's an actual Miku meme, guys. I'm not making it up. Like, that's an actual Miku copy pasta. The pipe bomb. I think it is. Miku does not talk to British people. The only pounds I'm something are pounding your mom. Sorry if this is a nuisance. Is Coffin Emmanuel in the schedule? I don't want to miss it. For this week, I'm not sure actually. I haven't fully determined what we're gonna do for this week because I might be busy on the weekend. I might be busy Saturday, Sunday, and I might be going on an out of town trip on Sunday. So will we okay, let me list the games that I want to play this week. Dispatch. I think we're gonna do 2 days of Dispatch because I want to finish season 1 this week. So 2 days of Dispatch. 2 days of, you know what? Yeah, 2 days of Dispatch, and then Coffin of Annie and Lily. Yeah, we'll do Coffin of Annie and Lily for 1 day, and then the last slot I'll think of it later. Yeah, that's fine. You sound like T-Pain. You sound like T-Pain. It's crazy. Dispatch marathon. Yes. Oh my god, I need to hurry up and finish Dispatch, honestly, so that I can finally indulge in all the fanfics and the fan art without getting spoiled. Oh, one of my favorite fan artists. Oh my god. Okay, this is the same person that drew the Omni-Man and Phenomenon fan art that I showed you guys last stream. they drew Robert and Flambe, and I was like, oh my god. The only pounds I need are pounding your mom. Exactly. Thank you, Piotr. Thank you. Excuse me, are you British? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. The only pounds I need is me pounding your mom. Thank you, Mas Dante. Oh. Speaking of Dispatch, Aaron Paul said he wants to do a season 2, probably even more. I really hope Ad Hoc will fulfill Aaron's wish. I hope so too. Yeah, like there's just so much you can explore within this world and this like really lovable cast of, you know, characters that are very imperfect, but you just can't help but, you know, grow attached to them. I think like I can't wait to finish Dispatch. Also, one of my friends was actually dressed as Robert. It was a pretty simple cosplay. Like he was just wearing like a blue shirt with the SDN logo on it. But yeah, no, it was pretty cool. Yeah. Yala Arané, the demon cat has been summoned. Ashura, welcome. Hello, honey. Hi, hi, hi. Yo, yo, yo. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Jason. Thank you. Dispatch is my game of the year 2025. What's my game of the year? I mean, you know, I'm not a quote-unquote like big gamer. Like, you know, I just play stuff that tickles my fancy, and that's not a lot of games. But yeah, despite the imperfections with the storyline and everything, Hades 2 is just perfection. Like the gameplay loop is just as perfect as you can get it. And I do think that the changes that they made to the credit scene were good. I think they were good at recontextualizing Kronos's like quote-unquote change of heart and everything. I don't know if any of you guys have played it yet, but I have played like the post-launch patch that they released that kind of fixed the story a little bit. You know, like the end result is the same. It's still like Kronos getting twinkified and everything, but they changed some stuff regarding like Malinois's character. They changed some stuff regarding Zagreus's character, which kind of, and they also added Hades 2 spoilers. Sorry if this like ruffles anybody, but okay, Hades 2 spoilers for the new patch that just came out. They also added like an extra part to the final Kronos boss fight, which I thought was really cool. And that scared the fuck out of me when it happened. I was like, oh my god, Kronos is gonna fucking kill me. Oh my god. You know, it was cool. It was awesome. Like it added like a very needed sense of danger there. So yeah, Hades 2 is good, but it's not as good as Hades 1. In terms of story, Hades 1 is as perfect as you can get it. Like the Hades 1 story and lore and everything is just like, oh my god, narratively perfect. You know, character arcs were also perfect. Story in Hades 2 got pretty messy in the first launch, but with the new patch that got released, it got fixed a little bit. It's still not perfect, but I'm more inclined to believe that the Kronos twinkification was not complete character assassination with the new patch that came out. So, but in terms of gameplay, Hades 2 for me is much better. Hades 2 is so much better, and mostly because of the enemy balancing. Like in Hades 1, I still hate Elysium. I really don't like fighting the armored enemies in Elysium. I think they're stupid. I think they're tedious. I think they're annoying. But in Hades 2, none of the enemies feel like that. Like, a lot of them are difficult, sure, but none of them feel unfair. Whereas the armored enemies in Elysium feel stupid, hard, and unfair. So, you know, like in terms of gameplay, Hades 2 just blows Hades 1 out of the water for me. But story, Hades 1 is much better. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah. We'll probably get a director's cut before season 2 of Dispatch. The producers regretted cutting a lot of scenes from the game, including some hotter scenes. Ooh, interesting. Good to know, good to know. Also, my phone is dying. Let me charge it for a second. My phone charger is in my bag. Hold on. flambe was supposedly a cut romance as well? Brother, what the fuck? Give me the enemies to lovers yaoi. Are you kidding me? What? Okay, actually, Tinkle, that makes sense because, like, why would they confirm that flambe was gay if, you know, if like for no other reason, right? I don't know. Give me beef romance ending. Give beef a cute little poodle girl to cuddle, you know? That'd be awesome. Also, hi! Okami-san! Hello! Yeah. Has someone told you that your name fits you so much because your beauty is only rivaled by the moon herself? Brother? Damn, where did that come from? Thank you. What's up, gang? Hi Noodle man, welcome. Hello. Hades 2 is like God of War and Doom. It's literally, the gameplay is so much better and has more depth than the previous. I like the older one better. Yeah, same as Dante. Like, if you ask me which do I prefer, Hades 1 or Hades 2, I will say Hades 1. Hades 2 combat is better in every single way possible. It is so much better, but like, I still like Hades 1 better, you know? Yeah. Oh, I said thank you. Oh, croissant. Ashura is asking for the croissant. Croissant! I need to charge my phone, everybody. Hold on. The moon haunts you. Spotted the moon night, man. Speaking of gameplay versus writing, Dispatch is a perfect example of a narrative and character writing that more than compensates for rather simplistic game mechanics. Like, I think, I don't know. I don't want to call it a visual novel because you don't do a lot of reading, you do a lot of watching because everything is fully animated and everything is fully voiced. So like, what is this genre of game called where it's basically you're watching and playing a choose your own adventure movie, you know? Like, it's not just a story game, it feels so much more than that. Well, time to start work. Hope I can catch your Monday stream. My Monday stream. Today's my Monday stream. But yeah, I will tell you, I will upload the schedule at some point later for today. Telltale games. Yeah, Telltale-like games, I suppose. Yeah. TMZ drama with a side of gameplay. Season 2 of Dispatch should be like old Telltale games. Instead of like POV of Robert, why not someone like Unseen? Maybe a young vigilante or a young thief that got caught by the Z team. That would be cool. Yeah, to like see this story unfold in different POVs. But also at the same time, I think the Robert exclusive POV like provides a depth to the plot that is different and which I do enjoy. Yeah. Telltale games are basically their own genre, I suppose. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's a Telltale game. I know the gameplay of dispatching the heroes and the hacking sequences are much better than the old Telltale gameplay of walk to item, interact with item, stop interacting with item. The dispatching is super fun. It truly is. And like, it's cool because the dispatching itself is also a tool within the narrative that does like you know, it gives you insight into character dynamics and character interaction, so that's cool. All right, yeah, let me drink some water. Delicious. Well, it's already late. I'm gonna go to bed now. See you, sweetie. Good night, Alvin. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, it is quite late. I'm probably not gonna be live for much longer because again, I have an early day tomorrow. But trust, I will be uploading the schedule to most likely tomorrow. But I will tell you guys that this week is gonna be 2 days of dispatch, 1 day of Coffin of Annie and Lily, and then one other day I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. I'm torn between playing Clair Obscure and starting DMC Reboot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Which one would you guys rather watch? I don't know. Toss a coin and let that decide, man. I'm sure the genre is supposed to be called interactive movies. Maybe. Batman Telltale games. I really, really want to play the Batman Telltale games. Oh my god. I really, really do. I would be fine with a Dante debut. Speaking of Ara, any chance of trying out Where Winds Meet? Is that the new gacha game? I saw a VTuber. I saw a VTuber playing Where Winds Meet, and I was like, what is that? Or is this an MMO? What is this? Where Winds Meet is a free-to-play, online-only, open-world wuxia. Oh, it's a wuxia game! Oh, girl, now I'm interested. I did not know this was a wuxia game. Wait, wuxia action role-playing video game developed by Everstone Studios and published by NetEase. Oh. Wait, this is an old game. Or did it get released in China in 2024 and it only got released in global like recently? Oh. Yeah. Is this chatting that we're doing really just... Yeah, it is just chatting. Yeah. Let me check. Lucky guy, you just got here. Calm down. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but calm down, please. Welcome in, lucky guy also. They just threw a small piece of the story in the open world and you gotta piece it yourself. Oh wait. Other example of good writing and simple mechanics is Cloudpunk. There's no straight storyline in that game, and the gameplay is just you being a delivery driver, but you need to piece the story yourself. They just throw a small piece of the story in the open world and you gotta piece it yourself. Interesting. Let me look that up. Cloudpunk. That sounds like something up my alley, honestly. Let me see. Cloudpunk. Oh my god. I open Steam and the first thing I see is Gambit and Rogue. Honestly, fair. They're very cute together. Very, very cute. Oh, shit. Oops. That was the Cloudpunk trailer. Ooh. It's a neon noir. Rain-drenched cyberpunk metropolis. It's your first night on the job working for the Cloudpunk delivery service. 2 rules. Don't miss a delivery and don't ask what's in the package. Ooh, awesome. Ears blasted. Sorry. I just noticed your long hair just now. Yeah, long hair. I just said let me check something else. Oh, true. Very presumptuous of me. I apologize. In the DMC reboot remaster re-release, they removed the old design of Virgil where he wore a fedora and quite literally was a Reddit mod. What do you mean literally a Reddit mod? Was he a self-proclaimed moderator on online board sites? What? Nani? Also, I didn't know that there was a remaster of the reboot. What? Huh. Interesting. Also, how old is the reboot, actually? I've got no clue. I know it came after 4, and then people were really pissed, thinking that it was going to be the last DMC game ever in the history of DMC games. And then, 5 came along, so, yeah. Wait, where is it? Don't make cry. DMC Don't Make Cry. Okay, store page. It came out in 2013. Wow. So it is 12 years old. Damn. Okay. Virgil wasn't our atheism, trust me. Virgil was on our atheism is crazy. That's so funny, dude. Virgil in that game literally wears the Milady fedora. I've seen the fedora hat, don't worry. Reboot so old it's on PS3. Wow, best DMC game on PS3 besides the remaster for 1 and 3. Damn. I feel so old knowing the reboot is 12. I cannot speak. It's 12 years old. It's 12 years old. Ooh. Oh, nearly forgot. Immortal Phoenix Rising, free to claim on Uplay Ubisoft Connect. People say it's a Western take on Breath of the Wild. Huh. I don't think I have a Uplay or Ubisoft Connect account. Let me make that right now. Wait. The way that you shilled this game to me, Zozo, immediately has me interested. I'm not gonna lie. The definitive edition of DMC Devil May Cry for the PS4 has the longest patch notes and changes I've ever seen in my life. I see. Huh. Interesting. Well, honestly, all of this talk has me like very, very excited to play the game. I don't know if we're gonna play it this week or next week. Maybe next week, and then this week we'll just play some more Clair Obscur, because I kind of want to do a little revenge Clair Obscur stream where I play for like a much longer time than I did last time, because last stream it was very, very short, right? It was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is baby numbers for an RNA stream. Oh my god, I need to drink some water. Nar. If I show Plant vs. Zombies, would you play it again? I played Plant vs. Zombies as a child, but like I played it on my cousin's iPad. I remember it very vividly. I would be open to playing it again. Is PVZ free or wait, hold on. I mean, it was free on the App Store, like on the Apple Store. Oh wait, pretty cheap. Yeah. Well, at least the Game of the Year edition is like pretty cheap. Yeah. I mean, I'd be open to playing it, honestly, because I remember enjoying it a lot as a kid. So, DMC Reboot has great gameplay, but the story itself is kind of lackluster. That is the general consensus I've been getting. That the DMC Reboot gameplay is good, but the character designs and the story are not it. I played Immortals Phoenix. Personally, I didn't quite like it. Well, I would like to give it a shot for myself, because Western Breath of the Wild kind of has me interested, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me put it like on a Google tab so I can remember. Don't touch the quote-unquote remaster with the 10-foot fall. Wait, so do I play the remaster or do I not? Do I play the definitive edition or no? Besides 5, DMC Reboot has the best teleporting mechanics for Virgil. I see. Reboot has amazing concepts. Sad that the writing and the cinematography is very monotone. Yeah, I can't unhear Virgil. I can't unhear Virgil talking about his penis and saying that his is bigger than Dante's. I mean, I believe him, but also kind of not, because he's very much giving off Reddit mod in that game. So I don't know what to believe him, honestly. Game of the Year is the way to go. I see. Gotcha. Kind of funny that the remaster, wait, is it expensive than the... Oh wait, Plants vs. Zombies trailer. Sorry. DMC5 quite literally took Virgil mechanics from Reboot and improved upon them. Get blasted with trailer music. Sorry guys, I'm too lazy how to figure out how to reroute my audio. It's worked for me for the past year, so there's only one camera move in that game's cutscene. Just pan out. Do be sorry, Laura Shigihara is godlike. Laura Shigihara is awesome. She made a song, like my Oshi commissioned her to make like a theme song for him, which was awesome. So yeah, she's super awesome. I really like her music. And also she's just a lovely person in general. Oh, speaking of Laura Shigihara, what if we played like Rakuen or To the Moon or something on stream? I think that'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, maybe not anytime soon, because I have like a backlog of like super sad, depressing, games that I have in my library. Until then, I have a space for the Unbound, just waiting for me to play them. So we'll probably get around to doing those first. But yeah, once we're done, maybe we can like play either Rakuen or To the Moon. I think that'd be cool. Yeah. Laura Shikihara is amazing. I like her work on To the Moon. Also, I'm surprised. Okay, so I know that To the Moon was like every VTuber was playing it back then in 2020 and 2021. I'm surprised I have mostly stayed unspoiled about it. Like, I don't know what the premise of the game is. I don't know any of the like big plot twists. I don't know about any of the revelations. Like, I'm literally blind as hell when it comes to the Moon. So I think it will be a really awesome game to play on stream. You know, because again, you know, every single VTuber and their grandmamas was playing it in 2021 2020, so I'm surprised, but yeah, probably gonna be good if we ever decide to play it. Yeah, I hate that game, just made me depressed for a while. Objectively great game though, it is critically acclaimed. Yeah, and also the music is awesome. Also, Arané, I have a suggestion. Mod it the Mexican El Donte, mod it to the reboot mix the game off. No, probably not gonna do that, because yeah, number one, I don't play with mods, and number two, I don't want to step on any toes. TBH. To the Moon had me bawling, bro. That shit does not play. Yeah, I've heard of how, again, I don't really know what the story is like, but I have heard tale of how emotionally harrowing it is. How emotionally harrowing it is. So, very excited to get around to doing it. Yeah, I played To the Moon back when Steam wasn't even a thing. To the Moon is that old? So you had to download it from like a website, like a specific website. Like what's that place where a lot of like old defunct visual novels are from? 2011. Oh damn, that's an old ass game. 2011, huh? How old does that make it? 9 plus 5, 14, right? Yes. Wait, no. 16. Wait. I can't do my 14 years old. Yeah, it's 14 years old. Fuck, it's an old game. It's old AF. Game older than some of my relatives. It's old AF. Pretty old, but then they re-released it on Steam and Nintendo. I bought it from the Freebird Games website. I see. If that's an old game, how old is God of War 1? Well, I mean, I thought it was old because I didn't know that it was released in 2011. I thought that the re-release on Steam was when it got first released. So that's why I thought it was old. Yeah. Ugh. Also, oh my god, I'm trying to like rack my brain for any Komifuro stories, honestly. Oh. okay, one more. Okay, going to Komifuro in cosplay is actually so fun, because like the rush that you get when you make eye contact with someone and then they're like, oh my god, you're this character, you know, and you see their face light up, like, oh my god, it's a rush like no other. And because it's like, it's a simultaneous feeling of like, oh my god, wait, they want to take a picture with me, and then it's also, oh my god, I found another person who also loves this character probably as much as I do, you know, and then you have a conversation with them, talk about the character. It's like, oh my god, it's so fun. It's awesome. Literally cosplaying at cons experience. Yeah, always a blast. And also, funnily enough, so I had quite a few people like come up to me and ask for pictures, right? And a lot of them would say to me like, oh my god, you're the only Jason Todd that I see in this con. You're the only Red Hood I've seen. And I'm just sitting there like, brother, you know, I've been here for like 2 hours. I've seen like 5, you know, old Red Hood suits, and I've seen like 2 of the newer ones, like with the vest and shit. Like I've seen like a bajillion Jason Todds. I don't know what's going on with you. There's a lot of people it's hard to see sometimes. Yeah, I guess I'm just lucky. Either I'm lucky or I have like Jason Tuttle vision. Who knows? My brother edged me from a con this year. He even went as Trunks. Oh my god. I don't regret the fact that I played the original God of War trilogy as a primary schooler. Well, hopefully that didn't like do anything silly to you, but hey, you're here now and I think your turned out fine. So the one motherfucker who thinks he's tough at Komifuro, that was me. I thought I was that motherfucker who was tough AF at Komifuro. Hikey, that was me. yeah, okay, so at the con it was like that, but then afterwards, once we were finished with at Komifoto, we went to a nearby mall, right, to have some lunch. And bro thinks she got that shit on. I thought I got that shit on, honestly. But yeah, we went to a mall to have lunch, and the amount of people just cosplaying at this big ass mall, it was so funny. I saw a Kuching and a Colombina eating ramen. Like I saw a Nahida and Scaramouche eating pepper lunch. What else did I see? What else did I see? Hold on. I can't recall anybody else, but yeah, like I saw a lot of cosplayers who, oh, I saw a Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I saw Roderick. I saw Ralsei, you know, like queuing for ice cream. It was so fucking funny. And I think because it was at a mall, like people would not like come up to you to ask for pictures even if they like look at you and they recognize you. Yeah. I once attended a con in a full 90s otaku outfit and someone approached me asking for a picture. They asked me, are you cosplaying the ugly bastard, dude? That's crazy. No, why would they ask that? Oh my god, Ralsei queuing for ice cream sounds so cute. It was such an adorable sight. I was like, oh my god, baby boy. It's so in character. So Ralsei IRL, Ralsei in character. So cute. But yeah, no, it was really funny at the mall because like I would have people, you know, I would pass by people and we would make eye contact and they'd do a double take. They'd be like, they'd look at me and they'd gasp like, oh my god. As if, you know, as if I was like fucking Red Hood IRL, like, oh my god. And there was one girl, she was not in cosplay, but she was like in a really pretty, she was wearing like kind of like Douyin makeup and she was wearing kind of like a Lolita dress. So even though she wasn't in like cosplay, I could kind of tell she was from Komifura, right? Because she was all dressed up and really, really pretty. Yeah, we made eye contact and like she gasped out loud like, oh my god, Jason Todd. But then she just walked away and didn't say anything else. It was so funny. There's like an unspoken rule I feel when you see cosplayers outside of the con. Yeah, no. Totally, I get that, but also at the same time, if in that occasion someone came up to me to like talk, I wouldn't have minded at all. But I also understand why it's an unspoken rule, because so that you don't like disturb people just trying to rest and eat food and get some silly little drinks and, you know, trying to get some sugar in their system after all day walking around. So yeah. Balding is my fear, low-key same. I just bought like a hair mask today. My whole life I've only used like hair vitamins and conditioner for hair care. I've never used a hair mask before, so I got a hair mask today. I take way too long if I do Douyin makeup. I think it's just my scale issue, low-key. No, like honestly, the steps that need to occur in like a Douyin makeup routine, kind of crazy, honestly. I don't think I would look good in Douyin makeup. I don't know, I've never, maybe it's a skill issue on my end because I just never tried it. But yeah, Douyin makeup is built diff. It really is. And you like really need to make certain adjustments if you want to make it look good on your face shape, you know. But it is really pretty. I like seeing people in Douyin makeup. I think it's lovely. I think it makes people look cherubic and angelic and lovely. No. I had a checkered flannel shirt and a backpack. I didn't know how he thought I was the ugly bastard. Dude, why? I don't think, okay, not that I've seen many an ugly bastard out in the wild or like in comics and stuff, but like if you told me like picture an ugly bastard like in a doujin, I don't think I would think of them in a checkered flannel shirt. Like that would be the farthest thing away. Douyin makeup is literally just an evil routine, not a skill issue. It's just too insane. I think it's a good example of like makeup as an art form and not just as a way to conform. Because of, you know, like it really makes people not look normal, right? It makes people look like dolls. you know, which I think is the whole point, right? Kind of makes you look pretty in otherworldly way. So I think it's like a, like, you know, it's a good like for the arts and not the charts kind of makeup. Yeah. Also, I need to drink some water. Hold on. But yeah, like my daily makeup is really simple. I have given up on foundation in the past year. Like I have completely given up on it. I used to wear like cushion foundations, but I've given up on it. Like my skin is just too fussy for anything that is even remotely full coverage, so I just use color corrector and concealer and I call it a day. Like I'm so tired of foundation. Like I mean, maybe one day I'll give like skin tints a try, or maybe like tinted sunscreen, maybe, I don't know. But for now I just use concealer and color corrector, like whatever. I do not care, you know. Honestly, now that I think about it, I will probably be able to pull off a gray Dante cosplay in a couple of years if I continue going to the gym and my hair continues to gray at the same pace. Oh, well, I mean, okay, the gym thing, awesome, keep up with that, gambate, you got this shit. But the hair, should I be concerned, or is that like a genetic thing? I hope it's a genetic thing and not stress. I really hope it's not stress. Either way though, hell yeah. But yeah, honestly, okay, now that I've gotten a taste of what it's like to cosplay at cons, I'm like, should I be Dante next year? I don't know. The next Comifero is in May. Like, I think, I don't know. Should I be Dante? Maybe I'll just be like DMC5 Dante, because I don't want to show my titties anywhere. You know, I was like, okay, DMC3 will be cool, but also I don't want to show my tatas. So like probably probably 5. Yeah. Yes, girl, yes. DMC3 Dante to be specific. I just said I don't want to do 3. DMC2 Dante would go so hard. Here's the thing though. I'm not a costume maker. I am not like I'm not someone who can sew. So if I were to cosplay, I'd have to like buy something that's ready-made. And I don't think I've ever seen a ready-made DMC2 Dante outfit or cosplay ever. I've seen ready-made stuff for 5 and 3. Even 4 and 1. I have definitely seen those. I have never seen any. Yeah, DMC2 Dante would be DMC2 Dante would be so expensive because there are no like ready-made outfits. It would have to be completely custom, which, you know, I don't have the funds for, most likely. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, if I were to ever do Dante, I'd probably do like a closet, like maybe I'll do like a closet cosplay and just get like a red leather jacket, not a full coat, probably just like a red leather jacket, and just like make do with like a shitty wig or whatever. I used to daily dry foundation and powder, but as I get older, it's just a tinted moisturizer and maybe some compact powder if I feel like it. Ooh, wait, tinted moisturizer could probably be like a very good option for me, honestly, because it's super lightweight, right? Yeah, I've been looking into options like that, tinted moisturizer or tinted sunscreen. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Bastante. Thank you. But yeah, no, I don't even bother with loose powder anymore. Like, because carrying loose powder around is just such a hassle. So yeah, I stick to compact powder. I really like the compact powder that I have. So no. It's mostly genetics. I'm still graying faster than my dad did. I'm 22, my gray hairs are already peppered all over my head. Ooh. So not a silver fox, a silver puppy. You know, I'm trying to like, okay, silver fox but like way younger. So silver puppy, silver kit. Also hi, hello, welcome, hello. Naruhodo, maybe 3 lady will be easy to make. Yeah, 3 lady pretty easy, I think, apart from like the weapons and shit, obviously, you know. Like maybe I'll have to like rent Kalina on or whatever. But yeah, the plate skirt and the white dress shirt are pretty easy to source. Yeah, I use Purbasari tinted moisturizer sunscreen combo, pretty good for daily. I use Purbasari too, but only their liquid eyeliner. I love Purbasari. Like the for the price, you know, they have really good products. You know, some people use it for cosplays. DMC had a promotional collab with the clothing company before, so there are really expensive DMC1 Dante jackets. Yeah, key operative word being very expensive. Like the leather jacket I ended up getting for my Red Hood cosplay, it costs like $6. Not even $6. It costs like, yeah, it cost around like $6. And it wasn't super comfy, but I didn't really care. What's happening, guys? Hi, Gotcha. Just talking about cosplay. Yeah. Because I went to like a convention over the weekend and it was super fun. I cosplayed. It wasn't the first time I cosplayed. First time I went to Kamifuro was in like 2022, I believe, and I was dressed as Kara from Undertale. It was a really simple cosplay. I was just wearing like brown shorts and the iconic yellow green shirt, like sweater, and I also had like a fake knife. Back when fake knives were allowed into Kamifuro. So yeah, the first time I went to Kamifuro, I was technically in cosplay, but it was a very casual cosplay. It was a very, very casual cosplay. Yeah. Used to live near their factory. It's cheaper if we buy straight from the showroom. Whoa, that's awesome. Also, Sangoku, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hello. You would turn some security heads with Kalina on. Fuck, true. Yeah, I would. I definitely would. Yes, hiya, hello. Welcome in. My CeraVe sunscreen and moisturizer still holding strong in the back. I use, fuck, what's my skincare called? Wait. Oh, wait. I forgot the name for some reason. Hadalabo, yes. I use Hadalabo facial wash and moisturizer. Yeah. Kalina on prop would be a nightmare to travel with. It would. And also, even if I did manage to like transport it to the venue, I probably would not be let inside with it. Like, you know, if I got lucky, maybe I would, but maybe also we can't discount the fact that I might not get so lucky, and they might not confiscate, but they'd make me put it down at like the counter. You cool girl? Hi Sangoku, welcome. Are you calling me cool? Is that it? Well, if you are, thank you. It's currently 12:30 a.m. Oh yeah, we have a 1 hour difference, Lay. It is currently 11:30 p.m. for me, so yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up pretty soon because again, early day tomorrow. But yeah, not letting Kalina on inside is a crime. Again, Danville, the whole like weapons prop, certain types of weapons props are not allowed. Like really stupid. One of my friends told me that they saw a Final Fantasy cosplayer getting told by staff that their sword was not allowed inside. It was a fake sword. It was a foam sword. And I was like, okay, they didn't tell me which Final Fantasy character it was. It could have been anyone, honestly. But yeah. I know, like, it's so weird. Like, which weapons are allowed and which ones are not? You know, like I'm seeing people, like I saw people walk around with full on like fake assault rifles, and I'm like, girl, if like it'd be fine if they were consistent, it would. I'm just so pissed. I'm still really pissed for the Red Robin who's collapsible staff wasn't allowed inside. Like, brother, it's just a stick. It's a stick. You can't kill someone with it. You can't even beat someone with it. Like, dude, come on. I guess I was particularly upset because, like, you know, I kind of felt a sense of camaraderie with this random cosplayer. Like, yeah, we're fellow Robins here. Also, okay. So, I mean, a foam big sword is light. It would, yeah. It's definitely not Cloud because no one making a sword that big. It wasn't, okay, it was a small sword. That's the thing. It wasn't even a huge sword. It was like a normal, like, one-handed sword, apparently. Again, I don't know which character this was, but, you know. I have a skin toner brought by my mom. It just fixes your skin, but it gives me a sunburn if it contact and sun. The product is called Ordinary. Yeah, like, when it comes to skincare, you should, like, put on sunscreen at the very end. And the order in which you put on your skincare products, you go from thinnest consistency to thickest consistency. That's why you usually go toner first, because often toner is, like, really, it's basically the consistency of water, right? Also, I need to burp. Hold on. I remember that someone wearing a full Zenmun Sakura Hatsune Miku cosplay speeding through the streets heading to a con venue. It was scary, even though I understand someone not wanting to change outfits on a scooter. That's so funny. Oh my god. Red Hood would like to object that a stick could actually beat someone. To be fair, a bow staff is it made out of metal? I don't know what the staff would be made out of, like IRL, like in the comics, but no. Concentrate, then release, burp them out. I think today I'm not as gassy as I was last time when I had acid reflux. So yeah, only three today, which is very surprising. But yeah, no. Okay, so the Tim Drake cosplayer, the Red Robin cosplayer, they were really cute. They gave me a freebie. Okay, let me look at the freebie that they got me actually. Okay, yeah, I have it in my hands right now. You guys can hear like the shaking of the pin. Yeah, that's the shaking of the pin, like the safety pin on it. And it's a cute little pin that says Robin's Club, Robin's only, no Batman allowed. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my god. I was so happy when I got it. I was like, oh my god, I'm in the Robin's Club. That's a pin, all right. That's a pin. That's a pin. No Batman allowed. Yeah. Just, oh my god. Everyone was just so nice to call me Furo Man. I was low-key, I was considering like, oh my god, I kind of want to go to day 2 again just to walk around and talk to people, but my legs and my body were like, Arané, no, you are too tired, you need to go to bed. And oh my god, on Sunday I woke up at 11 a.m. and then, you know, after I went around, showered, ate some food and whatever, I fell asleep again at 2 p.m. and then I woke up at 5. And then you would expect me to be like, you know, stayed up all night. You would expect me to, you know, not sleep at all in the evening with the amount I slept in the day. No, I was conked out by 10 p.m. I was conked out by 10 p.m. Stay out of our club, Dad. Exactly. Also, Lay honey, if you ask a question and I haven't answered it, please don't repeat the same question again. It's not gonna make me want to answer it more. Because I do read your chats. It's just that I'm talking. I'm speaking about a different topic right now. So yeah. The range of the fandoms in Komifuro this year was insane. The MC on the stage is a friend of mine and he was pretty surprised that someone made merch of him. Really? Wait, that's awesome! Yeah, like, again, you know, I was really happy about the range of merch this year. Just so many niche fandoms, so many different types of games. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. With Jason, it was a crowbar, totally different. There's no counter to a crowbar. That's what I thought. But anyways, yeah, would you play Prototype 1 sometime? I don't know what that is. Let me Google it for a second. Depending on the genre, I think, because I'm not a big competitive gamer. I'm not a big FPS gamer. I'm not a big Souls-like gamer. I more so enjoy kind of hack and slash roguelikes and certain types of combat games like DMC. Prototype is a 2009 action adventure video game. Oh, it's an Activision game. Huh, I'll have to watch like a trailer later because I literally have no idea what this is about. It's a slasher. Oh, it's a slasher? Open world beat 'em up. Warning gore. I see. Open world beat 'em up. Interesting. I mean, the screenshots of it look cool. I can see why you're recommending this to me. Like, I get that, like, the vibes are, even just looking at the screenshots, the vibe is something that I think I could enjoy. Like, it's kind of giving DMC just a little bit, just a little bit. There's a lot of gore in Prototype. A lot. I see. Yeah. Prototype is basically evil Spider-Man. Well, eviler Venom to be more accurate. Ah. Dollar store Spawn is crazy. Imagine a Spider-Man game, but you absorb people's memories by absorbing them into you. So the MC is like evil. Okay, if we're playing as someone who is not a good person, I'm automatically interested, honestly. For an older game, Prototype is still a bit too expensive. Really? Hold on. Okay, the fact that other people in the chat are praising Prototype, I am now interested. Alex Mercer, anti-hero actually. Okay, even better, yeah. We love morally gray protagonists. Plants vs. Zombies, be quiet. Okay. Let me mute the trailer sound. Okay, hold on. Prototype. Brother, wow. Girl. Okay. This is very interesting. But also, as someone who is trying to save up for Elden Ring, maybe later. I'm not closing the door on it entirely. But as someone who's playing... as someone who's saving up for Elden Ring, maybe later. In the back burner for now, yeah. Again, you know, it looks cool, but shit is old but costs like a new release. I'm so surprised that it's a game from 2001 and you're telling me it costs 300,000 rupiah? That's crazy. Not 2001, 2009, yeah. Yeah, a game from 2009 costing that much is kind of insane. Like, you know, no remaster, no nothing. If I could lend you a copy, I would. Even if you could like mail it to me, I have no console to put it on. So Prototype is one of my favorite games. It's like those superhero sandbox games, but you're more of the villain. I see. Awesome. Prototype 2 is still 700k. That's even Prototype 2 is 700k? What? Let me see. Okay, so Prototype 1 is 300k. Prototype 2 is... okay, where I'm at, Prototype 2 is 600k. That's insane. It's the same price as Elden Ring. Prototype 2 is the same price as Elden Ring. Is that not insane? Brother. Did they up the price of the game? I got it in the sequel for $5 at a Steam sale. Right now, it is not on sale. So who knows, honestly. Well, a bit cheaper than when I last checked, but still expensive. Just still damn expensive, yeah. But anyways, oh my god, it is closing in on midnight, so I think we're gonna stop today. We're gonna stop today's stream now, because again, early day tomorrow, but damn, thank you guys so much for staying and listening to me yap, listening to my silly little stories and listening to me ranting as always about, you know, any sort of topic. Thank you. To be frank, it was worth that much back then. Yeah, well, fair, but like, man, yeah, very much that's my response. Like, okay, sure, but like, man, really? That's my response, you know? I still remember watching my cousin play Prototype on his computer while I was just sat on the bed. He just went on a rampage. Honestly, yeah, looking at the gameplay, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Also, the MC... would. I'm looking at the main character, I'm like, would, but that's beside the point. Have a good slumber, Arané. I will, thank you. Oh no, Arané, you would not. No, okay, I mean, you know, just for fooling around a little bit, not for anything serious. No, not for anything serious. But anyways, yeah, thank you for today, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for stopping by and listening to me. Yeah, I had a ton of fun as always. Just talking to you guys is always super awesome. Thanks for the stream, Arané. Thank you for sitting there and listening to me like talk about, you know, talk so much shit. I talk so much shit this stream. You guys to get your proper beauty sleep. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be ending stream. But yeah, If you are new here and you want to stay updated on when I next stream, you want to interact with me, you want to say hi, you want to watch my clips, you want to look at my fan art, stuff like that, Twitter is the place to be because I don't have a Discord server and I don't plan on making a Discord server ever. So follow me on Twitter, please. My Twitter link is down in the description of the live stream. And if you're on Twitch, the socials command is right there in the chat. So yeah, the link is right there. And it's also on my Twitch panels. So yeah, thank you guys. I think I probably missed most of it. Hey, the VOD is always going to be there. As soon as I end stream, you can rewind back and then watch whatever you missed. Thanks for the stream anyway, of course. Thank you guys. Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you. I'll try to finish your clip by tomorrow. Thank you. I'm always so grateful whenever you guys clip me. I really, really am. Thank you. Thank you for stream. Thank you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Rooster, honey, no. I'm literally about to end. Oh, no. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, honey. Break a leg, Arané. I will, not literally. I will in the metaphorical sense. But yeah, let's see if we can raid anybody over on the Twitch side of things. Hold on. Let me see. Who can we raid? Who are we raiding? Let's raid Chaika. I don't think I've ever raided Chaika before. He is playing Street Fighter 6. So yeah, if there are any fighting game fans in the chat right now, yeah, we're gonna be raiding Chaika. I think he's mostly a fighting game streamer, I'm pretty sure. Like he really, really enjoys fighting games. Thank you for stream. Bye. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, those are these raid messages in the chat right now. Thank you, Jason. And I will send you guys over to Chaika, okay? And of course, please read Chaika's chat rules before you guys say anything because we want to make a good impression. Yes. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Mwah.